like shit ton of views. People just tuned in to see what he was doing.
See if he noticed.
Yeah,
Fucking anticipating.
it's genius. It's his plan.
I think so, maybe. I think he's just stoned though. He has way too many clips of him just yelling at EA. He gets very upset about his Madden. Madden, you're gonna lose me as a player if you don't fix this shit soon, man.
EA
So funny.
executes Order 66 on all the studios they purchase.
Exterminatus.
Pretty much.
Okay, hello. I was setting up the stream while you guys were talking. Welcome back to Rat and Glory Warhammer 40k. Last time we left off with you guys in a monastery slash temple, following a silent monk shooting some orc commandos from the rafters and all that good stuff. My name is MisterGriss. I'm joined by my lovely players. Aidan playing Dorson the Space Marine.
Hello.
Conna playing Isaac the Crusader.
What are you, bro?
Destructore playing the Space Marine Arcadon.
I'm David Attenborough, and you are tripping balls.
And Mckadow as the Imperial Commissar Maimiss. Also, because he brought up David Attenborough, that is like a YouTube channel called Attenborough Lore, that is like an AI using David Attenborough's voice to read
that
out
what you're
like
talking about?
40k lore, and it is awesome. It's just David Attenborough talking about like the biology of an orc. But they're really good. I highly recommend. It has some good videos explaining how warp travel works and stuff like that. But yeah, last time we played this, we did it more like narratively, because I did not realize that I had a map for this, displaying the temple. So I've actually set up the map now. As you can see, you're in a line in a somewhat marching formation. You have the two dead orcs in front of you from the rafters. You actually pushed in a bit further last time into the temple, but because I was doing it narratively and I was just using my my imagination to figure out how the rooms were connected, it's a bit different on the map. So you have gone past some rooms to get to the area where you ended up in last time that you would have gone through on this map. So we're gonna rewind a little bit to where you shot the orcs from the rafters, and we'll continue exploring the monastery from there. But the orcs that you have already killed last session in different rooms, they're still gonna be dead. I'm not gonna have you do the encounter again, but you'll show up there. The encounter of last time will happen there, and we go from there. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you are in the front area of this monastery, which is a more like church chapel area in one of the side hallways. You just shot these orcs from the rafters, and you are following the silent monk who cannot speak but has a scroll to write on to guide you, and he's trying to guide you to a certain area. So as we move forward and you follow him, I'll move you guys for now until I need you to move independently. I'll tell you. But if you just follow the monk, you come, as you can see on the map, to a more like open area. You spot a locked door down here, or a door down there. You don't know if it's locked yet. A door over here, where my ping is, and up here
I think that door might be locked.
Yeah, up here there seems to be an entrance as well. The silent monk, he is guiding you towards this door. But you know, you're independent humans. You can decide to follow him or go your own way.
No, we didn't last time, did we?
No, you just kind of
We went
followed
orc
him,
killing.
but there is a. You pretty much like walked past some rooms last time that there is stuff there that you would have discovered. So I'm just gonna like do the route that you walked and tell you what's in the rooms. So if you
Does
just
he can't speak?
he cannot speak, no. But I'll just, you know, like the description of the room. He's not telling you
Joke.
what's in the room. He just breaks his vow of silence. So yeah, this is where we keep the weapons. So the first room he guides you to is this little square room over here. Lecterns, shelving units, and small wooden cabinets fill much of this space, though they're cluttered in corners and some appear to have been forcibly tossed. It looks like the orcs came in here and went through all the cabinets and stuff. But for other than that, they seem to have left this room relatively intact for, as far as orc ravaging goes.
Okay.
It's a bunch of shelves and stuff with documents.
Oh.
What's the guy doing?
He just continues through the room to the next door, which leads to a hallway.
It's really interesting documents in here, Grass.
Do me an investigation roll. Difficulty number 3.
Oh no, not Mambo number 5. You said investigation?
Yeah.
Shit. Couldn't it be a scholar? Because I'm trying to read to see if there's anything interesting in here.
I'm guessing that's a better roll for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, it is. It's a much better roll.
For now, it's investigation.
Ah, you bitch.
We heard that.
Good.
Who you calling a bitch?
Bitch. Yeah, not even a fucking chance.
Yeah, you quickly go through the documents that have been strewn about by the orcs. You don't find anything of interest.
Ah, there was something interesting there. Shit. Oh well, just carry on.
Yeah, if you had a Imperial Aquila, the bird symbol, you could have shifted the test, but you don't have it. No glory points yet. They start at 0. Your red points are back to 2.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't forget to do your objective roll and all that.
Yes. Roll your objective for today.
Right, am I humming through every situation again? Let's find out.
That wasn't what you had to do last time.
It was just when I was nervous. I'd do a tune.
A nervous situation. It didn't have to be every single one.
I'm always nervous, that's my secret.
Makes sense.
Emphasize the power of faithful deeds over words.
Actions are more important than words.
Actions speak louder.
Yeah. But it has to be faithful.
Yeah, brah!
No.
Good.
Loud deeds, not loud yelling. Anybody else want to take a look at the paperwork in this room, or are you just continuing to follow the monk as he guides you?
I'm taking my eyes off this creepy fucker.
I already tried.
I don't trust this guy.
Leads you to...
What's this door about?
It's a door. You wanna see if you can open it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Quietly.
it's not locked. It just creaks open. It leads to a hallway that leads to another door.
Keep an eye on me, alright? Quietly.
I've got you in a speechless.
What the fuck?
Okay. Arcadon. The boys have split up in front of you. Some went through a door, and Maimiss went down with the monk into the next room. Do you follow the monk and Maimiss, or do you go with Dorson and Isaac?
Follow the monk and Mavis just so that Mavis isn't alone.
Okay, cool. Maimiss, Arcadon, and the creepy silent monk, you end up in a...
What about Otto? What's Otto doing? I know he's not here right now.
I would take him with us.
He's AFK. He'll just hang around until a tech roll needs to be made. You find yourself in a communal bot area, Maimiss, Arcadon, and this monk. It is in a state of complete disuse. But doesn't really seem anything out of the ordinary, just showers and stuff. To me...
Does this guy stink?
Yes, he does stink.
Okay.
Your passive awareness is 2.
2.
And Arcadon, yours is 4. Passive awareness of 4. You hear some like faint noises coming from a room further down here, Arcadon. Your Oculus sensors in your helmets are picking up like some like stomping and thumping, like tuk, 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 like something hitting something. But like very quietly, not like loud punching.
It tends to be a...
Does the
Not
door
loud
have a
punching.
peephole or any holes in it from disrepair that I could utilize to look through?
No, just a solid door.
I'll just do a hand signal to the commissar, like, you know, look at I put 2 fingers ahead to say there's something there, kind of thing, you know, to do look over there.
Yeah. The
I
monk
look
would
at the
have
door, and I look back at him, and I shrug. What?
I hear something.
What do you hear?
That noise, but that could be an indicator of anything. Be cautious, though.
Well, you see, I've already got my gun and sword out, so...
Got it sorted out.
Is he
At the
leading
ready.
us to this door?
I'm just turning Destructore up a tiny little bit. So he would have the monk. I put him back up there. He would have actually not have gone that far into the room because he wants to go to this side door here.
What's behind this door? I'm just gonna ask him.
Oh yeah, he's silent. I was about to speak.
He's got paper. He's got a scroll.
He starts writing on his scroll. Just says the word garderobe. Garderobe.
Do I know what that is?
Like sort of like a storeroom.
I hear moaning.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Stay back.
stop grabbing my ass.
You want to
Alright.
take a look through the door, like open it slowly, kind of thing?
No! And I kick the door open.
You kick open
Alright.
the door and
I'll prepare to cover you.
you kick open. Oh, sorry, I clicked on it
Right.
as well.
That's the
You
one
kick
door.
open the door and you
I
see
know, but I
a
this is a kicked it.
Guys.
you see a barricade of like wooden objects, like leftovers of closet benches and stuff like that, barricaded in front of another door.
Can I peek over the barricade?
Yeah, you can like see through the cracks and the openings and stuff like that, and it's just like a roughly made barricade that's barricading like a door, but the door is also like you can't see through it, so you don't know what's behind the other door, but somebody hastily barricaded this door from this side.
Is there someone corrupt on the inside of there? I look to this guy.
He just writes on the scroll. Not that I'm aware of.
Do you know who did these barricades?
He shakes his head no.
I knock on the door. Well, the makeshift barricade door.
Okay.
I'm still preparing to cover him.
You knock on the wood. You hear a female voice from the other side. Who goes there? Hello? Anyone out there?
It's the Inquisition! No, it's the Imperium. We're
The
here to help.
Inquisition!
Yeah.
Ah, you're here to rescue us from these foul Xenos creatures?
Perhaps. Why are you barricaded in here? It looks like you've been barricaded from the outside.
He's trying to come up with some bullshit,
Open
isn't he?
fire! Bang, 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 bang!
I've been put in here by a rather big, crude, orcoid creature. He called himself the captain.
I close the door over slowly, just for a second. I turn to this guy. Do you have women here? Is that a common thing?
He shakes yes.
I open the door again. Right. Well, we're going to try to remove these barricades. One moment.
Oh,
Alright, Tank. Get to work. I'm going to cover you.
praise the
Alright.
Emperor, salvation at last. I've been stuck in here for what feels like days, weeks. I'm in a small dark room. I have no windows or anything. I don't know what time it is, what day it is. And you can tell from her speech, she's speaking erratically. She seems to have been in this room for a while. Like, you know, like somebody in isolation going a bit stir crazy.
Okay. Well, we'll get you out there as soon as we can.
You want me to do a
Hang tight.
strength or something, Griss, to
Yeah.
remove these
At
barricades?
difficulty number 2, strength test to just get rid of the whole barricade. And while Arcadon and Maimiss are removing this barricade, Isaac and Dorson, you open this door up here. Oh, I keep wanting to ping the door, accidentally closing it. You open that door and you look down the entire hallway that you see in front of you. To the other side, where you see another door, but a door made out of a thick glass-like material. Looks to be like reinforced glass, so you can see through it. But on the other side is a curtain blocking sight.
Okay.
You think they don't want company? I'm gonna start walking down there slowly and carefully. Am I seeing anything? Am I hearing any pings going off?
Let me check your passive perception. Passive awareness is 3, and Dorson is also gonna have like, a 3. Okay.
Are any aliens in here? The heart
As you
sensor
get
going off?
as you get closer, you hear muffled voices. Like there's definitely somebody in the room ahead.
Do they sound? How do I put? Do they sound orcish at all, Griss? I don't know how else to say that. Or alien, I guess.
Do the sound
Terrible English with syllables missing, kind of, is
Do
orcish.
they sound like football hooligans?
It sounds like they're whispering, like they're making an attempt to be like quiet and not gather any attention, which is the complete opposite of what an orc would act like.
Okay. What do we do here? Do we try and make our presence known? That's
Just
good.
gonna check my seats. Let's just knock on the door and say, housekeeping.
It's glass.
Oh, yes. You need to do it then. I'll break it.
It looks like thick reinforced glass. It's not just like a pane of glass. It looks like you can't just punch your way through it. Well, maybe you can, but not with just a lock.
I mean, if you punch through it, your fist might go through, but like maybe the whole thing won't shatter.
Knock and say it's Inquisitors here.
Okay. Don't be alarmed. The Inquisitors are outside the door.
You immediately hear like voices of panic on the other side. The orcs are here! They're here to kill us! Quickly, run! Run!
I'm not an orc.
We're not
I'm a
Hawks.
man.
I'm a space marine.
You like
Shit.
very, very slowly but daintily the curtain like slides to the side a little bit, and you see like also a lady in monk garbs, like peer through, like shaven head, female monk, like slides the curtain down a little bit. You just see like her eyes and a bit of her face like revealing herself through the opening.
I just give a little wave, trying not to be menacing.
Are you here to deal with the foul alien, the foul Xenos?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, where's the rest of your strike team?
Next door.
I think they're in the showers at the moment.
You hear a toilet flush at random throughout the facility.
Yeah.
Yes, they're in the showers.
She slides open the curtain, and you can see into the room. See sight restriction none.
Quickly kill.
Should be able to have vision now.
The fuck is that?
Oh,
So-
yes.
She slides open the curtain. There's like a makeshift barricade on the other side of the door, on their like side of the door. You see a somewhat place of worship, like a religious chapel kind of building, but made entirely out of this thick glass-like material, but covered with sheets and makeshift curtains on the inside to block like people from being able to look in. And you see like huddled in corners against a wall, a bunch of like hurt, exhausted looking monks, scribes, the what seems to be the occupants of this monastery or the survivors, just huddled together, taking care of their wounds and whatnot.
Okay, I mean, it's good to see that all of you aren't dead. I don't know what else to say. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not really a talky person. Okay, stay here until we manage to deal with all the threat.
Okay.
And we'll come and get you when we're done.
This person walks over. He's somewhat dressed more regal, more decorated robes. He seems to be of a somewhat higher rank than the others of the monks. With your, you, Isaac, with your knowledge of the ecclesiarchy and how monks and priests and stuff are dressed, you can definitely tell that this is somewhat of a higher rank monk, whatever you call a leader of monks.
The shepherd.
The shepherd, yeah. He
flock.
He walks over. She rather walks over. Sorry, it's a she. Oop. I totally just assumed her gender. How bad of me.
That's it. Cancelled.
That's her token. And I just popped up like the full picture of her. She walks up. Brave child of the Emperor, I beseech thee. I know that you are pious and were sent by him on Terra to rescue my monastery from these vile Xenos invaders. Make your way into the anechoic chamber, reunite my monks, defend my monastery, and retrieve my thigh bone. But you notice, as she's saying this, her mouth does not move. The voice is broadcasted directly into your mind. She's speaking to you telepathically.
So she's a psyker.
Yeah. I don't know if I like this or not.
It itches your brain a bit.
Okay. Just do a mental checklist of what I have to do. Okay. Like I said, we'll deal with the menace and we'll come and get you when it's safe.
Okay.
So,
we will try to remain here in safety of the protection of the Emperor's light. Still, like, telepathically talking to you.
Yeah.
And they close the curtains again.
Yeah. Okay, then let's
go.
Move your ass, you're twice the size as me.
I'm moving.
Okay. While that was happening, Arcadon, you've had plenty of time to like move this barricade. You completely clear it out. You open up the room and you see a lady in there in what looks to be like a I said it was a storage, but it's actually like a toilet area.
Well, at least she had somewhere to go while she was locked in
Yeah.
there.
She like she's in. There's no light in here, so she kind of like comes out of the dark, like the light of the open doorway, like revealing her like disheveled look. Clearly hasn't eaten in a while, exhausted, hurt looking. This female, it looks like a scribe, somebody that like writes and makes notations for the monks.
Are you all right?
I think I'll be okay now. Has the monastery been cleared out yet, or did you just get here?
We have just arrived.
I see. And yeah, she walks out like she's dehydrated. Very like hasn't been fed, and she also stinks. Like a foul stench permeates from the unclean room. I think I need a moment to come a bit to my senses. Is there anywhere where that's safe?
There's a boat down by the dock.
Oh, there's a boat. Will it take me off of this island?
Once we've got the others, it won't leave without us. Unless he gets in trouble, it's been ordered to evacuate.
I see. And is it safe to go down the winding stairs?
No, there's a lot of rubble in the way at the moment. You'd best stick with us, dear, with our weapons. The Imperium will keep you safe.
As Maimiss says that, Arcadon reflects on the extreme differences between Astartes and regular humans and how such things can affect them over long term.
And you've completed your objective.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
It
knew
literally says ruminate, so that's a mental thing. So I had to do it in my head there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She looks hungry and thirsty. I haven't felt like that in years.
Because Astartes get like all those upgrades and shit to help them out. So
Yeah.
it's like I do
Yeah,
feel like
she's-
it'd be genuinely a thing that would make me ruminate about the differences, though. So
She is also mute, like not actually speaking using her voice, but she has a device, a translator-like device strapped to her chest that like speaks for her, that a robotic female voice like comes out of, like a Siri-like voice.
wait, so is she a woman?
She is a woman, yeah.
All right. Could have been a man using a woman's voice for all
Yeah.
I knew.
Could have been. Okay.
And they've been in here for a while, so their hair could have grown out really long.
That's not her official art, but that's art I found from like a Minnestorum scribe.
Yeah.
And that does fit really. Plus, she's got a little tablet there that works for the description.
Yeah.
So her little device like robotically says like I'll try to keep up and follow in the safety of the Emperor's light, but I'm quite exhausted, and you can tell that she can barely move. She's like slumped against the wall as she's trying to like keep herself straight. She looks like she's about to pass out any second.
Not much of a medic. I'm not even gonna try to help.
I mean, we don't have like rations and stuff, do we? Because they're not
I
like a
do.
thing. Wait, you do?
Yeah, I got a ration pack right here. I'll give her bars, bricks, powders, paste. Standard ration pack.
Oh.
Fed an adult human for 1 day.
At least it's not corpse starch.
Yeah, she immediately like takes in the paste that you give to her.
Get on your knees.
Oh no. Thank you so much. And she looks at you like up and down. She sees your like uniform. Are you a commissar?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, praise the Emperor. They've sent the militarum to come to our aid.
Looking at him like, bruh, I'm the Emperor's angel of death, haven't you noticed?
Yeah, but I'm better. I'm a human.
He fed her.
Yeah. My dick. Yes, we'll get you out of here. Like I said, just stick close. Do you think you can walk?
If you don't move too fast.
Well, my team seems to have split up at the moment, so. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
and,
try to get right over past the barricade and everything that fences the way.
Yeah, you help her over.
Mm-hmm.
Dorson and Isaac, you make your way into to the room as well. You see Maimiss helping like a disheveled-looking lady out of a back room. As Arcadon is still just like moving like some of this wood out of the way, just crushing it with his like power armor.
Ah, very good.
I'll step in the toilet, let you by.
He needs the toilet. We found others.
Hey, wait, monk.
The monk comes to a halt and like nods at you.
Yes, we found others in a room that are alive, but obviously look very battered and bruised.
Same situation here, I'm afraid.
They seem to be secure in the building, though.
Yes, we told them to wait there until we could deal with the threat that is here. We saw that it was the head, right? Like, it's safe to assume that it was one of the higher ups.
Yeah, an important looking lady.
Yeah, we saw a very important lady
Woman.
who all right, woman, lady. We're being so pedantic, man. We saw a non-binary individual that spoke into my brain. and
But
told
if
me
people are separated into binary and non-binary, doesn't that make it a binary system again? Yeah, that fucks with your head, doesn't it?
We spoke to a female that seems to be in charge.
I've got like 20 minutes, man. You know, fucking.
Actually,
Maimiss has questions. He's an old man. He doesn't know.
you do pick up as Isaac mentions that she spoke telepathically to him.
He was talking about finding the thigh bone and destroying the enemy in the name of the Emperor.
Yeah.
Oh yes, very good.
And telepathy is something that, like, Arcadon, the Destructore mentioned earlier, that psychers do, and psychers are heretics unless if they are like a sanctioned psyker that are allowed to work for the Imperium.
Oh yes, very good. Yeah. The fuck is happening right now?
I'm taking down notes and no one else is replying.
He is talking to you two.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, yes,
Right, this was a good session, Griss. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, your report is in. You did notice that the monk continued on towards a little hallway to another room.
Monk, I said wait.
So what do you plan to do about these survivors anyway?
Wait.
Eliminate the threat. Try and find the thigh bone, and then bring them on the ship if there is room.
Sounds like a plan. We're gonna escort this lady, but we're gonna have to go slow.
Wait
Do you
there,
want-
Monk.
Would you want to take her where the others are? It's safer.
Yes. If you think it's a safer location.
I mean, until we kill all the threats, I don't think there's anywhere particularly safe. But she will be with other people to keep her company and look after her.
Let's escort her up there then.
Okay, you did see that the door, the glass door with the curtain that you were talking to, on the other side was a big, like, hastily made barricade of just shelves and a bunch of stuff, like, thrown down to make sure that nobody gets through that door. It didn't look like they would be able to immediately open the door.
Or maybe she can stand outside the door, Grace. Having company. Oh. Okay, with that information, I'll explain it and say the option is we can bring her just outside the door and she could be there with them, or we can bring her with us, but there's a good chance that, depending on how many there are here, she could lose her life.
Honestly, I think the walking tanks and myself can keep her safer than just random civilians that we don't know are or are not infected with chaos. I'm going to escort the lady.
I think that is wise.
I agree.
I go through the
Just the game master being like, yes. Also, I made Dorson and Arcadon their token slightly bigger than the others, to like a bit like mimic the size difference between Space Marines and human boys.
This is bullshit. I'm 7 foot.
Oh yeah, I'm going to
Wait,
take her
you're
with me.
7'4"?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm 7
So,
foot.
for all intents and purposes, I'll move her
Like
token
9.
regularly, but she is following you, Maimiss. She is like
Okay.
attached to behind you and just following you about. The next room that the
Holding on to my
monk.
coattails.
Yeah, the next room the monk guides you in is a lavatorium, a washing area where there is a communal washing space for the monks. This room seems to have been left alone by the orcs. Nothing has really been disturbed, no like damage to the room. A single trough with water running through it is the area's most notable feature. This lady, as soon as she sees like the water running, she immediately just like drops on her knees and start like slurping up like some water.
Oh, okay. Water.
Come on,
Yes,
man.
yes.
You're an officer.
I'm an officer with dudes.
the monk guides you through this area. The silent monk, he stops a little bit in front of the door at the end of this room, like raises up his hand to like flat hand to do like the indicate to like stop. Starts like writing on his scroll. Points at the door, points at the scroll, and the scroll says Xenos ahead. And as you move closer to the door, you hear the noise of like burning coming from the other side, like a raging fire.
Okay.
But I still have these grenades.
Excuse me, I don't know why I'm speaking or whatever that language is.
Got the nah.
The scribe like hastily writes something on the scroll, like points it to you, Dorson. It just on the scroll it says 2 doors.
2 doors, okay.
Odo.
Power outside. Can't use my bolt pistol yet because I don't have dual wielding. So power axe.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, the monk like goes to the side and kind of like huddles against the wall for like safety. The lady joins him.
Okay.
What do you do?
Just turn around, see if anyone else is stacking up on the door.
I'm holding a grenade.
Okay.
I'm guarding this door just in case something comes out of it and tries doing a pincer movement.
Okay. I just zoomed in and out, and the map went really weird for me.
Oh.
I guess I'll fucking open the door.
Okay.
Oh no, he's
Open the
fucking the door.
You see a hallway leading to another door.
Okay.
And the sound of the raging fire is louder on the other side of this door. It is most definitely in the room past this door. You hear what sounds like gas igniting, followed up by like a big like whoosh, like flamethrower sounding.
Okay. Well, to go with my other companion, I'm gonna get a crack grenade. Whatever it is.
Okay.
A KRAK.
Yeah, a crack grenade. Just because you would notice as a space marine, like lore-wise, the frag grenades are frag grenades like you know in real life. They explode, shrapnel. Crack grenades are grenades made specifically to break vehicles or fortifications.
Okay, never mind then. Fuck it. I'll just equip my bolt pistol.
Oh no, he's
Okay.
fucking.
I'm gonna shoot this fucking thing in the gas. And
Pulls
make
out
it
the
explode.
pulls out the axe, opens the door, grabs a grenade, puts grenade away, puts axe away, grabs pistol.
Is it indecisive?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit.
You open the door, you see a big raging fire and 3 cones of fire spewing onto this middle big pyre. It seems to be burning a bunch of books, documents, scrolls, just all kinds of stuff from the temple. You see 3 flamer orcs just going to town. You just run
Very
past.
important question, Griss. Do they have cigars?
One of them definitely has a cigar.
Chris, I just charged with a chainsaw sword past the tank.
Okay. This will be initiative, but they are surprised. They don't get to act their first.
Literally
turn.
screaming at them.
They're like, you know, flamethrowers aren't quiet. They're just flaming away, completely oblivious to the screaming man, like coming at them.
Plus, they're orc flamethrowers, so they're probably louder
Yeah.
than the average flamethrower.
Everyone.
So many dice.
Yeah. So, I want to do initiative a bit more fluent. So for the players, you have your order in initiative, but if it makes sense to you and you both agree, I'll allow players to like swap. Like if it makes sense for somebody to go first. So in this case, Maimiss, because he like ran in, if he wants to like jump to the top of the initiative, and Dorson, who normally goes first now, is okay with it, then you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Click begin combat. So Maimiss, you get to go first as you run in screaming.
I jump on his back and try to chainsaw him.
Oh.
I literally,
Please, someone shoot the tank.
like chainsaw to the back of the head, just. Brrr.
Okay, cool. Target him. Roll the chainsaw.
Yeah.
You have your movement. You have your one combat action, one simple action, one reflective action, and any number of free actions. And you can also do special full round actions, depending on talents and stuff like that.
Is this difficulty 2? Yeah.
Let me check his sheet. Difficulty 2. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Approved.
Burner boy.
You hit him. He is a burner boy. Oof, that's a lot of damage.
Kill him. Don't fucking burn our books. Fucking burning.
Getting the
Chris,
calculator
I
out.
have. Chris, I actually have an old copy of the codex where you got these portraits from.
Oh, really? They came from the module that I bought for this.
They're all from an older version of the codex I got when I was younger.
Mm.
Orc codex, but yeah.
Yeah, chainsword
Where's this enemy?
just goes through. You massively overkill him. You doubled his wounds with this one damage. How do you finish him off?
I jump on his back and I just chop his head off cleanly with the chainsword. Well, not cleanly, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, cleanly with the chainsword.
Put my full weight on him and then I just fall down with his body and stand up and just go. Just start running at this one.
And the flamer he was using just like fizzles out, like a bit of the gas like leaks out over the floor.
And I just run at this one and then I'll end it here.
Good thing your chain blade didn't like light a mat. Just like a spark come off and set the
Spark
whole
just
thing on fire.
the entire room
If a
is nuts.
spark could set it off when he's standing next to a giant pile of books, I think they would have already exploded.
Ooh, new combat battle cry. Burner boy, get stuck in. I need to. Yeah, okay. Dorson, it's your turn.
Okay,
You saw Maimiss just run past you, squeeze by, go out of the door, just annihilate this orc's head with his like chainsword, and then immediately run off to another one.
did I see what he had in his hand? Oh.
The
you
orc
told-
or Maimiss?
Maimiss.
Chainsword.
Okay.
Chainswords are
Listen
big,
to
you
my
can't
axe.
really like hide them, you would see it. Okay, axe
I'm-
comes back out. Power axe.
I'm charging into. I can't actually see who's in here, so I guess I'll move a little bit forward.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you can actually charge, which is a combat action, full move, 2 times speed meter, minimum of 4 meters.
Okay.
This guy is too close, you can't like charge at him.
Okay. I might
And this
flame
in the
one.
middle is a raging fire, like there is a orc on the other side. You could charge through the fire to get to the orc.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm flame retardant.
I might say stay out.
Yeah, that was a joke that I chose not to do.
That's it. Fuck it. Wait, no, I have my helmet on.
Oh, no,
I'm
he's
gonna
fucking
burn. Can you do jump in your movement, or is it an action?
You can jump. It is a simple action to jump. It is your strength in meters that you can jump horizontal, and half of your strength in meters that you can jump vertical.
Yeah, my strength is 8, I think. So 3 meters, is that it?
Your base strength or like your upgraded strength?
My upgraded is 8. My base is 4. So
So base.
I can only move 4 meters, yeah?
I believe so. You can jump 4 horizontal and 2 up or down.
Okay, so is it from there or from there?
Which is your normal movement? 7.
7.
Okay, no, yeah, then it would be your total strength. So you can jump 8, so you can technically jump further than you can move. And you can jump 4 up and down.
Okay.
So you can Baldur's
So-
Gate style jump to get extra movement, I guess.
I'd like to look into the room, see that boulder's about to get, not that boulder, that orc is about to get killed by the commissar, and I'm gonna jump over the fire into this guy.
Okay. Yeah. You can jump 8, so you can definitely reach him. This big, like, hulking Astartes just does a leap, lands on his armored feet. The stone beneath him, like, cracks as this whole room, like, shakes and buckle of the pure impact of the Space Marine just jumping and landing. You leap through the fire, which will
The
give you...
church.
which will give you a bit of fire damage, which most of your armor will negate.
Oh, will it?
Okay.
You take 2 fire damage.
So, is this where I still take 1 wound, even though my armor thingy, or?
No, fire damage counts as a mortal wound, which is just you take the damage, not minus anything.
Oh, I take 2 damage, okay.
Yeah. So far,
Okay.
out of all this combat, the fire has hit you the hardest.
Okay. So, can I still attack you?
You did a simple
Okay.
action, so you can still do a combat action.
Axe in the face. Target. Battle axe. Is this base 3, yeah? Because it keeps on popping up base 3.
It's because you're wounded.
Oh, okay.
You get
okay,
1
okay.
extra difficulty.
Yeah. That's okay.
That hits. Roll for damage as your power axe cleaves into this orc. 17, goddamn. That's the same amount of damage as Maimiss earlier, so that's gonna be the same result. You also overkilled him by double of his health, so he is definitely dead. How do you finish him?
I grab him by his neck and power axe through his left part of his body and just pull his head up, doing the same thing. So I separate his left part of his body away.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Isaac, it is your turn.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks like they've got it covered down there. What's in this door?
Yeah, you just hear like crunching of like bone and meat by like chainswords and power axe and some fire. You open this door, it reveals a hallway to another door.
Oh. I walk all the way up and
Yeah, you definitely
try
have
and
enough
open the
movement.
door.
You jostle the door. This one is locked. It does not open.
Where could it lead?
Yeah. You see where
I'll
you've
fight.
been, but your character, doesn't.
Yeah. I will not break down the door. This is house of the Emperor.
It
I'll be
is.
very
You're in the
disrespectful.
Lord's house.
Yeah, the Emperor himself. I will wait. Just, pray up to him. Keep everybody safe. And I end my turn.
Okay.
Find the fucking initiative. There it is.
It is the one alive Burner Boy's turn, who has a angry commissar running at him while he's happily torching a bunch of books and scrolls as his fellow orcoid brothers are getting murdered around him. He takes a look around and is like, "Oi, what's happening here?" What voice was that?
Come on now, love. Come on down to the old fish and chip shop.
Oi. That's what he sounds like now.
He's cockney.
He'll turn to face you and see if he can spray you with a bit of fire before you reach him.
Bruh. What?
Yeah, he he actually lowers down his flamethrower and hastily grabs a slugger, just an orc gun to shoot at you.
You're here, slugger now.
Difficulty number 2. Yeah, that's correct. He misses.
No.
Just shoots past you.
Not today, nerd.
Kind of do the anime thing where I put the chainsaw in front of me and cut through it.
Or does the bullet just get cut in half and you can take double damage?
Bullet goes both sides of the commissar, ping ping, just hits the wall.
Like a Deadpool style.
The orc's jaw
Ow.
drops. Arcadon, it is your turn. You hear a slugger pistol going off, sound of chainsword and power axe. The burning is still happening in the middle of the room, but the burners aren't going anymore.
Oh dear, not one of those days, is it? Well, time to slaughter the Xeno scum as usual. Difficulty 2?
Yeah. A hit and 11 damage. Brutal, rapid fire. As you just come through the door, boop, 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 shooting your bolt gun. Oh,
Yeah,
My back.
just-
you just hit him
Shoots through me.
exactly on his health points. He is dead.
Still
neat.
chop his head off.
As he's falling to his death from being shot, you just
Yeah.
chop his head off.
Getting annihilated by these bolt gun rounds as he's mid-fall. Rip. Head just clean off.
Yeah. Like under the neck, just upward strike.
Cool. That is the end of that combat. You've dealt with the 3 burner boys.
Good job, everybody.
As the Crusader comes waddling in, what happened in here?
So what? The literature! No!
Yeah, they are burning the literature.
What happened to the Holy Scrolls?
What happened to you? Where are you?
I was checking our writ. I mean, there's a motherfucker in my way at the moment who takes up the fucking door.
Oh, I'll get out of your way.
I
Thank you.
didn't know you was a motherfucker.
I don't know. Are you a motherfucker?
I don't know my mother. She got murdered.
They have.
I didn't answer my question. Were you fucking your own mother? Like what? How did that equivalate?
If you're looking at their gear, they have hand flamers on them with a canister of flame. I put it in the chat. But they have
Cool.
orc versions of them made out of scrap and stuff. The one I put in chat is the Imperial version because I don't seem to have an orc version of the weapon in the equipment.
Wow, racist.
But yeah, it looks like the big
Burn my
area.
enemies.
Looks like the area in the middle where they were burning all the books and scrolls seemed to be some sort of fireplace used by the monks to keep them warm after a day of devotion or during particularly chilly seasons. The communal fire here has been amplified by the presence of various pieces of flammable material, including text from monastery scriptorum and random items seized from the storeroom. The fire is well beyond its normal size and is close to breaking free. It's raging wild and it's in the fire container area in the middle.
It might be a good idea to actually put out this fire.
You see me pick up a flamer and just go, I'm part of them all.
Okay,
no, he has a
Chris.
flamer now.
Pay
Yeah.
for these transgressions.
This is the thing I was going to buy, Chris, so thank you. I was like, can I get a hand flamer? I'll roll for it.
Yeah, Griss.
Yeah.
I need to go now. So my character's just going to be trying to put out this flame for the rest of the roleplay.
Okay, you know the
And
room
he
you
will
just
catch up back up with the guys when
the
it's
room you
done.
just came out of was a communal washing space. There was running water there, so you can definitely like ferry water back and forth to try to douse this fire.
I'll use my shield if I have to like a big bowl kind of deal.
Yeah, so in roleplay as your character, what are you telling the others as you are dousing the fire? Like, I'll stay here, douse the fire, you move on, something like that?
Yes, I'm worried if this fire gets even more out of hand, it may burn down this most glorious of places, this house of the Emperor. I must put it out. I will catch up with you guys when I am done.
BRB.
Okay.
It's the space marine just looks at him. Be right back.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sorry guys, I have to go so soon yet again, but I need to be up at fucking pretty much 4 in the morning, a little bit earlier.
Thank you for playing. It is what it is.
And for all you, and for all of you watching this stream, I hope you enjoyed the riveting fight that was in that was joined in. I did a lot. I hope you all enjoyed it.
No.
And I love you all. So good night, sleep tight, fuck yourselves. Good night.
Okay, see you, man.
Bye.
See you.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Mm-hmm.
My objective, I don't really get who I can do honor for. Is it for my chapter or for the Emperor?
Oh. Let me check. What is your objective?
Chris,
Ah.
would yelling kill them in like an aggressive way be a tactically sound plan that achieves an objective? I don't think so. I think my technically sound plan would be to get this woman out by keeping her with us. Or keep her alive, maybe.
Yeah. So your thing, Aidan, is to dedicate a victory to your Primarch, which is one of the Primarchs are like the Emperor's children, who are like the I guess the fathers of the different Space Marine chapters. Their like bloodline get passed down to the various chapters. Your Primarch for the Space Wolves is McKadow. And your objective is pretty much to dedicate a victory in his name, or if you don't know your Primarch, just to honor, or just to your chapter. So pretty much when you achieve victory, be like, oh, I did this for you, points towards chapter symbol.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was like, I had this flipping, for the Emperor! Like that.
Yeah, specifically not for the Emperor, for this objective.
Okay.
Anything
Good.
but dedicate a victory in combat to the Primarch, or if unknown, honor of your chapter.
What was the Space Wolves leader again?
McKadow, who is not around anymore, I believe, in lore.
The strawberry rustlebit?
Okay, well, I claimed this victory for Lehman Rush.
Who?
My
Is
Primarch.
this victory the battle of the
You
fire room?
claim it? You claim
Yeah.
it? What,
Yep.
what, I don't get anything to say here. I'm the one that did most of the killing. You get to
You
claim
didn't get
nothing.
burned.
This is for the Emperor and for no one else.
What Primarch?
Good. Slap him on his bucket helmet.
Dang it, I'll slap you on my head.
I have to
Oh.
strap.
So yeah, you're in this burning room. Isaac is gonna deal with the fire. You have 2 doorways, 2 exits from this room. Over here and over here. The silent monk, once it is safe, will like very timidly like peer into the room, look around, like move over. Right on his scroll, as he points towards this door, more Xenos.
What's down here?
As he moves down there, as you ask that, he writes this word on his scroll. Misericord? Misericord? However you pronounce
What
that.
does that mean? What does that mean?
He writes on his scroll disciplinary actions.
So it's clear?
He
Or do
shrugs.
you think there's... Okay, I'll fucking open this door.
Okay. Again, it leads to a hallway first and then to the door to the actual room.
Do I hear anything?
Same with this one over here next to Maimiss. It's a hallway first and then a door with a room that the monk claims that there is more Xenos in there.
Was it?
Your passive perception of 3, you listen into the door, Dorson, and you hear the sound of whipping and little. They sound like the grots you faced, going like.
Wait for the Xenos. Tell the commissar to wait. I'll be up there in a minute. I'm gonna step on these fuckers. Oh.
You open the door. You see a room made for disciplinary actions for the monks when they are bad and they need punished. It's filled with whips and flagellants and spiked maces and stuff on the walls, chains hanging from it. Basic weapons, dozen knives, some swords, a maul that hangs from the wall, and a couple of whips. In the middle of the room, you see a bigger orc in the middle of disciplining some grots, some of the little ones, just slapping them with a whip.
Okay.
What do you do?
I will shout. Well, not shout, but there's some orcs over. Fuck it, I'll shout. There's some orcs over it, and then I'll go in and attack.
Yeah, so this big grot token right in front of you is a mob of 10 grots. It's 10 together.
Okay, that is good, because I have something on my talents that helps against mobs.
Oh, okay.
I think. I remember seeing something, but I honestly don't remember.
This will be initiative again, as I remove the dead ones.
Nope.
Yeah, you see, he's disciplining some grots, and in corners of the room and the sides there are some, dead grots already. This big orc was not nice to the small orcs.
There's goblins and orcs in the thing.
Yeah. Well, according to initiative, you go first, Dorson.
Oh, nice. I get that. From defense of humanity.
Add plus rank icon to any successful attack against a mob. Okay.
So is that okay or?
Yeah, so if you do the roll, it should be in the drop-down menu. There should be an option add rank.
Okay, well, might as well go for the fucking clump of fucking things first.
What is that, a talent?
That is, a talent, defense of humanity.
Okay.
That's what it's called. Oh, wait, what? When you make a crit hit, you may reroll twice on the crit hit table.
So your rank
Nice.
currently is 1, so you should just get 1 extra dice. One extra icon, rather.
Yeah. So it should already be done? Or...
I think you have to select it when you queue up the roll.
So it's dice pool, yeah?
Yeah.
+1. Whoa. Shit.
Ooh. A hit, but with a complication. Roll that damage. Who are you hitting them? Oh yeah, you're targeting them up because you got the extra thing.
Yeah, the mob.
19 damage. So the way mobs work, the number of creatures there are is the number of hit points they have. So these are 10 grots, so they have 10 hit points, but they have defense equal to a stack of them. So you hit them for enough, like you kill them. So mobs in health and defense tend to be weaker than a single enemy because their health gets like pulled together, but they get an extra dice on their attack per creature in the mob, so they hit way harder.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
If I understand how the mobs work in this correctly, but you just cleave through it. All 10 of them are gone with that amount of damage minus their resilience.
So it's not dead, or is it dead? Okay, it's dead. Okay.
This big orc was just about to like whip one, and she just rip them through, just grot splatter everywhere. The orc turns around, looks at you, aims his whip.
Oh no.
That is your turn.
Huh?
That is your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It is his turn. He will target you. And he will hit you with...
Wait.
Well, attempt to hit
I haven't
you.
rolled this yet.
Oh, the complication. Out of ammo. Your weapon runs out of ammunition. You must reload to fire the weapon again. If you have no ammo, the weapon can be used until you find more. Roll again if the weapon does not use ammunition.
Thank God. I always forget something.
So you need to do a reload action.
Yep.
If you want to shoot next time.
I will remember. I'll try to remember.
Ooh. He lashes towards you, but he misses. I'm gonna make him do a multi-attack, so his next attack will be with a +2 difficulty number.
Okay.
Just gonna pull out his other weapon, his other melee weapon.
Oh, what is it?
It's his grab-a-stick, but he also
that?
misses. It's like I believe they call them a rat catcher, like a stick with like a claw at the end to like grab things, like kind of how you grab like coal out of a fire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So first he tries to whip you and then just hit you with a stick. Both miss, and he's just staring at you in disbelief.
Okay. I honestly thought when you said grab a stick, it was like a stick that you put shit on or something like that.
Just like a dead grot hanging from the end. It's Arcadon's turn, but he's AFK at the moment, so Maimiss, it is your turn. You hear like the violence happening in this room down here.
Do I stop my bloodlust? I was going towards this door, and he's like, "Oh, wait a moment, I want to try this door." It's like, I don't have to listen to him. I'm kicking this door down. Bang!
Yeah, so this is... you'll see that they're already dead in here. This is an encounter you guys did last time already, so you enter... you enter, and what happened last time transpires in this room, so you don't need to, like, do it again.
Grenade, flamethrower.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I make it? What is movement in this?
It's in meters, and it's just 1-to-1. If you have like 5 movements, you can move 5.
Okay. Looks like you're fucked, boy.
That's okay.
That's okay. Hang on. I can get to the doorway. What's the range of this hand flamer?
Is it in a cone?
No.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't actually say. Hang on. Maybe it's on the sheet. Here.
Not use the flamer.
Common among acolytes of the Inquisition, represents a hero, blah blah blah. Pocket size inferno, unleash only limited potential. Is a shell of fuel reserves. It does not say.
Yeah, and it just has the
I'm gonna say it's a straight
Fire
line.
Imperium. Doesn't seem to have any like descriptions like brutal or anything like that, so it's in a straight line for now.
Okay.
And I pointed at the back of Aidan's head.
Just throw fire
Straight
down the
into the
Space
tank.
Marine armor.
Down the back, yeah. Right. My combat token. Burn, you fucking Xeno filth.
Approved, that's a hit. Roll damage. As a cone of fire comes spraying out.
Aidan?
A line of fire comes spraying out.
Just set him afire.
Yeah, it didn't hit for that much, but it does do a fire effect.
Yeah. It's not about the damage, Chris. It's about burning him to death.
Yeah.
They burnt our books. They're all gonna burn.
So you hit him for that amount of hit points, and I believe in the effects there is on fire. You're on fire. You take 1d3 mortal wounds at the start of each of your turns. You may then use your action to throw yourself prone and roll around in an attempt to extinguish the fire with a difficulty number 3 athletics test. If you succeed, you are no longer on fire. Alternatively, you can attempt to ignore the flames and take your turn as normal. Make a DN3 willpower test. If you fail, you are hindered. So you can't just like be like, I'm on fire, but I'm still gonna shoot. Okay, cool. And he takes 1d3 mortal wounds at the start of each of your turns.
When does it go out?
He pretty much has to put it out.
Okay.
From what it says here. Okay, cool. So this orange bursts into like flames as Maimiss just flamethrowers him.
Mm-hmm.
That would make it Arcadon's turn, but he's AFK, so we'll still skip him for now. Dorson, we're back to you.
Okay.
With a flaming orc.
Okay, I'm gonna kill him. I was thinking about saving him for the commissar, but I can't think of like a way how to like help him out.
Commissar, you got this.
Just fucking kill him.
Yeah, power axe to his face.
Okay, I doubt he'll survive. A hit, roll a damage. I just want to point out that your gun needs to reload for the entire time until you reload it. Like next fight, it's not automatically gonna be reloaded. You need to keep
Yeah, I know.
that in mind.
I know.
15 damage. He has 5 resilience, so you do 10 damage. He was on 2 out of 10 wounds, so he is definitely dead.
I've just unloaded it, so it don't say I'm like. Well, I think I've unloaded it. I've unticked projectiles.
Okay. How do you finish off this burning orc with the power axe?
Okay, I go straight from the middle of his head down to to his neck, and then put his hands on his head and then let him burn.
Okay. The fire like spreads a bit to some of the like dead grots lying around them, and it's just a greenskin barbecue.
Okay, we need to put this out.
That's the end
Can
of
I
that
do-
initiative.
Can I do a medicine check on myself? See if I can heal.
Yes, I believe you can. Damage.
Are you checking or can I?
Yeah,
roll it?
I'm checking.
Okay.
Okay. You can attempt to negate wounds by rolling determination. You can restore wounds through Medicaid test skills or by resting.
Ooh, resting.
You can make a difficulty number 3 Medicaid test to restore a wound to a character. Every shifted exalted icon on a Medicaid test restores a wound. Restores 1 additional wound. So you can heal for 1 wound with a Medicaid test or shift some of your icons to heal more. If you succeed it.
Can I put a rough onto that? Like reroll on my Medicaid test?
You put a what?
Can I re-roll?
With
I was gonna say,
with your rat?
yeah, with my ass.
Yeah. You can just like right click and roll and stuff.
Okay.
Mm.
There we go.
You heal for 1 wound.
Yay! Back to 2. Well, not back to 2. Would never want to.
Did you adjust your health?
Yes.
So yeah, that's the end of that initiative. You're free to move. So Maimiss, you come in, you burn this orc. Dorson cleaves him in half. You just like, you take a look at like the scene in front of you. It's just burning orcs, some like mushed grots, like little dead grots everywhere. And you seem to be in some sort of like punishment room. There are whips and weapons hanging from the wall. Where do you go to next?
Check this guy. Loot him, Chris.
Okay. The orc has on him his grab-a-stick, a grot pistol, and a grot lash.
Can I see the chat there?
Yeah.
There you go.
Post? Post.
Rag. A grot lash. Is that just a literal whip?
Yeah.
Kinky buggers.
It's agonizing, but you know, not when you hit power armor with it.
I whip it. The grot pistol is -1 AP. What does it strip away people's armor points?
No.
It goes through less armor? That's hilarious.
Yeah, the AP, forgot what it stands for, but it's not armor points. Weapons. AP is how well a weapon penetrates armor. So -1 AP
Armor
is
piercing.
yeah, not good. Like it's not good
Yes,
against penetrating armor.
That's hilarious.
Oh, great.
Anyway, I light him on fire some more.
Birch.
Burn!
I thought we're not trying to burn down this place.
I'll be fine.
It's wooden floors.
In the background, Isaac is just desperately trying to put out his big fire. Maimiss just making more fire.
Isaac will put it out. It's fine.
It's
Either
wooden
way.
floors. Okay. Well, I need to go and get some
Stone.
dinner, so BLB.
Oh my god. Just me now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess everybody's gone now.
I'll be back up quick. I just need to go and get it.
Okay, let's take a 5-minute break, I guess. I'm quickly gonna go run to the toilet.
Alright.
Be right back.
It's the Mckadow show now. Chris never watches his videos back, so I can say anything right now. Did you know that he's really into lollies? And furry porn? Definitely. Look at his current profile picture, like when it pops up. Man, I'm not much better. Mine's currently the woman from Baldur's Gate 3 doing a, what do you call it, an Ahego face? How the fuck you pronounce that? I've only ever seen it written. Make sure to subscribe to Mckadow. He needs more subscribers. He's a good boy. Ignore the name that's currently beside mine. I'm not Mckadow. This is Destructore speaking. So what do you think of Griss? Bald bitch. Terrible.
What's happening?
Nothing.
I'm back. I'm sorry if like the fan picks up in the microphone, but it's too damn hot to go fanless.
It's fine on Discord. Don't know about the recording.
Okay.
Don't watch it back. Before you post it, Chris.
I knew you were gonna be talking. I was like, I'm gone. He's just gonna be talking to the stream, to the recording.
I said something terrible. Let's just move on.
Oh no.
It's not that they'll get you demonetized. Don't worry. You just don't.
No, I wanna watch it.
See, that's what I said as well. It's like, I can say whatever I want. He doesn't fucking watch these back before he uploads them.
I skimmed through them, but like, you know, sometimes the last few we've always been going for short sessions, which isn't too bad. But for the fantasy, sometimes we played for like 4 hours. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna like watch this entire thing.
That's a good way to promote your channel, Chris.
Well, I was there. I already experienced it.
Just kidding. Fucking not gonna watch this shit for 4 hours.
4 hours?
Oh, these assholes.
Of listening to people trying to get to shops as fast as possible.
Why is there no shopping in this, Chris? Those are the best role plays we did. And you fucking know it. Out of everything, our best role playing that we do together is shopping.
Yeah.
We go for lunches. We have delicious meals. We get armors engraved and fucking embroidered. We go and ask questions and get books. Every time we go to the city, it's like, what can we buy? Where can we eat? I don't know why. It's just the best. I don't know. I always role play it like that because everything outside the walls of this city is shit. I'm going to spend as much time relaxing, getting food, getting stocked up. It's a nice respite.
Yeah, makes sense. In 40k, it definitely depends on like where you are, what kind of planet you're on. Like some planets are straight up like, here's a city. Everything outside of the city is just Mad Max wasteland, so you better stock up in the city before you go out there. Like what is it? Where like there's the big city and everything around it is like a hellhole. Is it Judge Dredd that I'm thinking of?
Yeah. I mean, there's quite a few stories like that.
Hmm.
Like Doctor Who does that. They're all desert planet. They're pretty much like on Mars, but they've got like they live in big glass domed cities.
Oh.
Mm.
Domed cities.
And now they're all dead again for the second time. Hooray! Shitty writing.
Hooray.
But we're not going to go into the terrible writing of Doctor Who. Because that could be a stream in itself.
Yeah.
You ever feel like it's just me and you role-playing, Chris? Like, even when the other guys are here, I feel like if I don't say anything, the guys don't, like, start. They just sit there, and I'm just like... And I try to sit quietly and let the guys do something, but then Conna goes, why is no one responding? It's like... I'm trying to give other people a fucking chance to do some roleplay, but they're not.
Yeah, I do like also Aidan saying I'm gonna go get my food, but it won't take long. It always takes long. Like it never
not-
not.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I was holding my food at the beginning, so I don't go and...
Interrupt the stream?
Yeah.
Like now? I know I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because Conna could only stay for a bit, but still, badly worded.
Welcome back, Aidan. What's for dinner?
Soup.
Ah.
Why
I
does
was
it take
only-
that long? Put it in a bowl, you drink it.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with my dad. I was putting his soup in as well.
Just pouring it boiling down his throat. Just drink the soup, old man.
The Emperor needs me. Drink your soup.
What fuck are you talking about it? Oh, burns.
What happened to Destructore? He just said be right back. It's been a while now.
He was fucking lying, is what he was.
I'm right.
Fucking liar, Destructor.
I literally just got back.
Damn it, that's the
wasn't to
second
be
time.
right
Just as I started talking shit about Aidan, he was back, and I was about to start talking shit about Destructor, and he's back. Need to talk shit more.
Alright.
Okay, everybody ready? You good to go?
Yeah, so we checked this room. Was there a door at the end of this room? I guess it leads back to there again. Right, where the fuck's this bastard leading us? He led us into this room initially.
Yeah.
So where are we going?
wants to bring you to a certain area.
Don't trust him. I
You
realize I'm on a table right now, but whatever.
Yeah, you follow him in this room that we did last session already. That's why everything is that here. This is where the captain was. I don't remember. Did anybody like look at the captain's stuff
I didn't
last
look
time
the
you dealt with him?
Yeah. Look the captain. See if he's got any grenades.
As you go through the captain's stuff, he has his orc slug on him, a big chopper, some more stick bombs. But as you go through his stuff, he also has a bone-like sword on him that doesn't look very
like a thigh
orky.
bone?
It looks like a thigh bone, yes.
I think I found the septum's thigh bone. It was on this orc.
I posted in chat. It counts as a melee weapon. It has a separate stat sheet for it when you use it against demons, because it does extra stuff against demons, but you don't know that.
Yeah, I just know it's holy.
Yeah.
Oh, I raised it above my head like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
I take those sticky bombs, Chris. How many he's got?
He has 2 stick bombs on him. I don't think he used one in the fight, no.
And then there was a little meta gimme, but what's the base damage of his axe?
The big chopper. It is a damage of 5.
Ah, same as my chain sword. I like the chain sword better.
Yeah, blade, 2-handed orc.
Rare.
Massive lumps of metal swung with both hands. Big choppers are impossibly varied in appearance and material construction, but the end result of their use in the hands of an angry orc are always dramatic. So it's just like, they slap together whatever they can into like a melee weapon.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of tempted to take it as a trophy, but it's two-handed. It's unwieldy. If it was one-handed, I'd take it. I can't.
Understandable.
It's a big old fucking sword. You see, it's the player in me that wants to take it, but I don't think my character would take a big fucking axe.
Yeah. This is the communal area where they like sit and eat and stuff like that, like very Game of Thrones style table setup with like where people sit at the head here and everybody else sits at the 2 other tables. You see the chandeliers on the ceiling. These like circles here represent the chandeliers on the ceiling. I missed this in the description when we did this last time, but the captain slice stabber is standing under one of those, so you could have like dropped the chandelier on his ass.
I wonder. I'm gonna take the axe, but I'm probably just gonna delete it off my sheet. I'm gonna take it just in case Excluded wants it. I don't think he will.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take it anyway. And I'd be like, "Hey, you want this axe?" Whenever he comes back next session. Then if he doesn't, I'll just fucking throw it away over the boat or wherever we are.
Yeah.
Already. I'm not gonna go through all of them and be like, Chris, what grenades do they have?
Yeah.
Like,
Shall I continue following then?
yeah, so he had the thigh bone on him, so we got what we came for, but best to try and save as many as we can. The Imperium needs all the citizens we can.
And we should
losing
probably,
planets
try
outside this
to. We should probably try to clarify that secondary objective as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yes, you made some noise like fighting here. From the door up north, this one over there. I realized I pinged as the spectator instead of the GM. That door up there, you hear lots of mechanical noises, like drilling, sawing, just noises of metal getting bended and scrapped. Seems to be some sort of like construction going on out there. It's very... Oh, excuse me. That is very loud, and you hear some like rambunctious orcs moving about, being loudly yelling at each other. That's why they didn't hear your like fight here. They're too busy doing loud things on the other door.
So does it sound like there's a lot of them?
It sounds like there's quite a few.
Grace, how heavy would an orc corpse be?
Heavy, very heavy. Orcs are
I'm very strong.
big chunky boys.
I know I said I wasn't going to ask this, but does this guy have grenades on him? I have a plan.
They were 2 commandos, so he has stick bombs on him as well.
Okay. I put them somewhere visible, somewhere shootable on his body.
Okay.
And then I put 2 more onto his body. So that he's now got 2 plus whatever he has.
Strapping
I wanna
bombs on
start-
the orc.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask Dorson, can you give me a hand here?
Yep.
And grab his legs and grab his arms.
Hmm.
I guess.
Yeah.
Lift
I'm
you
gonna-
back.
Yep. Lift with your knees, not your back. What are you, foolish?
But
And I'm gonna bring him to the door, Chris.
Okay.
What the fuck is this? I don't like it.
Oh.
Just definitely not checking distances for a reason.
I'll put the body right here, Chris.
Okay, you drag the orc corpse over.
Alright. When they come through the door, we shoot it.
The monk on his
Well,
scroll like scribes like many Xenos as he points to the door, then like writes big orc on his scroll.
Alright. Everybody back up as much as possible. Perhaps we can use these chandeliers to our advantage. The GM
Yes.
said so.
So we knock on the door, see if they'll come.
I'd say we can do that by shooting the door.
Good point.
But here's what we do, Chris. Who's got the most accurate gun if I take a quick peek at the guys?
The most accurate, I would say, would be Arcadon with his actual bolt gun.
Get over here, Arcadon. Looks like. Pay attention to what's going on the screen. Move, move, move. Alright. Shoot that one there, Arcadon. Right on the grenades.
All right.
Do me a difficulty number 2 shooting to see if you can hit it or not.
Can we flip this table?
No, they're like attached to
Fixed
the
to the
floor.
ground.
Yeah.
Worth a try.
Approved. You aim towards the body. You've got a perfect shot at one of the stick bombs attached to the body. It's right in your crosshair. You just shoot it.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Blast the doors in on them, maybe kill a few.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no civilian workers in there.
Let me check stick bomb. How much damage does it do?
Don't forget there's 2 plus whatever he had on him.
Yeah.
Chain reaction, boy.
9. Okay, cool. You shoot the stick bomb, igniting the explosive device within. It pops, triggering all the other explosives onto the orc. A big like ball of fire and shrapnel and metal bits shoot out everywhere. The door gets blown open. You hear like an orcish voice like, "Oh, you gits, what's going on over there?" As through the open doorway, as the smoke clears, it reveals. Can you see him from where you are? Yeah.
Yeah.
It reveals a big orc that is seemingly like has strapped a bunch of metal and bits to him.
A big mech.
Pretty much. Open
Or is
fire,
it a
lads.
space
Open
orc?
fire.
You see that guy? And this will
Start
be
shooting the fuck out of him. Yeah.
this will be initiative again.
Nice.
If I like drag select to grab like everyone, I grab like the dead ones as well, and they just fill the initiative. So I'm just clearing them out. Whoop.
That's a lot of
Everyone.
boys.
It is a lot of boys.
That's a lot of dice. Is it?
Lot of dice and lots of boys.
Well, I didn't kill any of them.
This one doesn't need to be in there. He's blown up. Why is there a
Yay.
dead grot in here? Oh, he's from the whipping room.
He's
How
the
did
one
he
I
get
built.
in there?
Oh, right.
So, you don't have full view, but some of them
No. I see 2 from where I am.
definitely took damage from the explosive. As you hear just orcs roar out as they very clearly are making their way, trying to funnel into this room and fight whoever made that explosive happen.
Chris, would you say that was a tactically sound plan that achieved my objective?
Well, if you defeat them, it has achieved the objective.
My objective was to blow open the door.
Ah, I see.
Ah,
My objective was to walk up this staircase.
my plan was to put one foot in front of the other.
Technically, yes. Okay, cool. Dorson, you go first.
I will aim at this one. Oh wait,
Okay.
Thing. There we go. And I go to shoot.
Are you actually aiming? Because I do believe aim is a... you sacrifice your move to aim instead. You get +1 dice to your ranged, or you ignore firing into melee.
No, I'm not actually going to aim. I'm just going to shoot.
Okay.
And because I don't have no ammo, I need to spend this round to reload. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do I actually reload in this?
You just say you spend your simple action to reload.
Oh, it's a simple action.
Yeah.
Oh. So do I get an action after?
Yeah.
Okay. I will, I guess, use my simple action to reload and shoot. Can I do that? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just cannot reload just after it happens. So you pretty much like have to go like 1 turn without firing.
Okay.
Bolt pistol test. Difficulty number 3. Approved. You hit.
Shit.
10.
10 damage. Okay. I
Uh,
was not expecting 10 after rolling a 2.
Good hit. You blow a hole into this orcoid creature's body. It oozes out with different colored blood as the hole, like, you see it like close up again. Looks very hurt, but he is still alive.
Oh, shit. I know my turn, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Do you want me to do it myself? Oh, okay.
It is one of the orc boys. He got blasted. So he is actually not alive anymore. So it's not that orc boy's turn. This guy got blasted as well, but he was further in the blast radius, so I damaged his shock instead of his health. And he's blown prone and has to like spend his turn getting back up, but he gets the exhausted effect on him now, which pretty much gives him a bunch of negatives on everything he does. Next up is Arcadon.
Well, this is a situation.
Door has been blown open. There are many orc boys out there and a bigger orc.
How far can I throw a grenade?
You have a ballistic skill of depending on the grenade. For example, if I have to throw mine at distance, it's difficulty 3 ballistic skill. Probably says on the grenade and when you click on blast and stuff.
Just a frag grenade.
If you click on the frag grenade, it'll have like blast. You know the way the weapons say rending, bleed, that sort of shit. Click on whatever is on there.
Strength times 4 for a grenade. So for you, Arcadon, as a strong space marine, that's 28.
Well, you know I'm going to try and throw it in there then.
Yeah.
Actually,
can.
yeah, just right at the base of the mech if I can.
Yeah, you
Right
can
at
get
base
all
of
the way
gun.
to him.
I've
Just
only
like
got 3, so...
lines up a throw like a baseball pitcher, just like doing the like move next to you, poof, just belting
And
this grenade
as I
across.
throw it, that stupid baseball theme.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Like one leg up
Happy
before
power.
you like throw it.
Yeah. How do I actually roll this then?
Just target him and use the grenade like a weapon.
Difficulty 2?
Is his defense 2? Let me check. Yeah. Ooh, a hit. Roll that damage. It has a blast radius of 6. I'm never sure if 6 means that it's like 6 on both sides of the center or 6 across. Because if I put a little circle down on 6, I think it uses like 6 on both sides. Which I guess is like the way to do it.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my measuring tool for now and use it as a big circle of 6. 12 damage, my god. Grenades do not mess around.
That wasn't even a Kraken grenade. That was just a frag one.
Yeah. You hit him. 2 of his boys just get annihilated by the blast. Rah, boss! As he like fades away.
You stupid git, why didn't you make yourself harder?
I don't feel so good, Mac boy. There we go.
I mean, if he was in the epicenter of the blast, he probably would disintegrate.
Yeah.
Infinity War's ending was so good, and the comedy in Endgame was so shit.
That's some of the boys
Okay.
dealt with. Is that your turn? As you just chuck a grenade in there and damage a whole lot of them?
He was
pretty
referencing
much.
Infinity War, Aidan.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't just out of nowhere.
Pretty
You
much. I mean, I'll still have my gun out, like pointed at the
Yeah.
door in case any of them try to make a rush for us. But yes, that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Maimiss, it is you.
Let's see. I hit him from here is the question. Should have really checked this on the thing. Range. It doesn't have range. Okay, cool.
What? The
That's
flavor?
helpful. But bolt pistol.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel
Alright.
like the flavor should have a range. Just
Yeah,
blaming
it's just
somebody
blank on
like.
the range. I'm going to do a multi-action, Griss. +2 difficulty penalty on my test.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire twice, and then I missed, and then I fired, then I missed, but I missed.
Yeah, range for the bolt
Didn't
pistol
miss.
is
Oh, goodness.
short range 6, medium range 12, long range 18.
Oh, what was this? Sorry.
Short
range
range
15.
6, medium
Oh,
12,
this-
long range 18.
Okay, it's definitely long range. What
Yeah.
does that mean in terms
That's
of
the long
difficulty?
range. It's a good question.
Okay, yeah, because I just rolled it, so I feel like okay, we're gonna have to cancel that. But probably gonna have to be higher. And if it's higher, I'm not doing a multi-action.
weapons.
Range attacks.
Ranged
Long
weapon
range.
ranges. The short,
Oh,
medium,
if-
and long ranges of a weapon. You gain +1 bonus die when attacking threats within short range. So everything under 6 gets +1 bonus die. It's good to know. When you attack a threat beyond medium range, the target gains +2 defense. You cannot attack targets at or beyond
Beyond
long
the
range.
long range.
Okay.
So it's beyond my long range then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been dealing with relative short range stuff so far, so I haven't really like
Yeah.
looked too much into it.
They're all beyond my long range. Can I hold action? Let's see.
I do like that his 7th the Astartes is 7 strength times 4 means that he can lob a grenade further than the long range of a pistol.
I mean, we have been very genetically altered, so.
Yeah.
I could probably do it too. I want to do it too, just to prove a point, because I'm very strong, boy. I've been working out my whole life just for this moment to show up the Astartes. Alright, Chris. I can see one there. Alright. I'm gonna lob the grenade at him.
Yeah,
gonna
a
go
stick bomb
badly.
or a grenade?
Stick bomb. I don't have grenades.
Okay, it's strength times 4 as well. Oh, you have 7 strength. You have the same
I
strength as
told
a
you.
Space Marine.
This is what I'm saying. That I imagine my character like Bang from fucking One Punch Man because he's so fucking ripped and old. I've got one of
also
those
times
athletic
4,
putties.
So you can throw it 28 meters.
See, fuck you, Stardust, you genetically altered bitch. This is what the power of hard work does, bitch. I'm the anime protagonist.
Don't go mouthing off. Those are still orc grenades you're using. They might fault you.
Yeah,
Throw them in your
it
face.
just blows up.
Aha, Wrath
Ooh.
critical. You were right. Let's die.
Oh.
It's red critical is good. It's not a complication.
Oh, okay. A thunderous
Uh,
blow sends the target. Oh, can I choose one? Okay. Or is this all of them?
Thunderous blow sends the target sprawling, shattering ribs, pierce organs, jets of blood spew
Oh, it
from
is
the
so-
wounds,
it
and
is.
the foe lies within, writhing in pain. Target suffers 3 mortal wounds and is knocked prone. I'm gonna say like it's went to your target, who you actually like targeted to do
This
the
guy.
roll on.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, you. Another grenade goes in there. You annihilate this guy.
Wait.
Let me.
Mine is a blast of
this
6 as
one.
well, Chris. Hooray.
Prone, three mortal wounds. He didn't have enough mortal wounds to survive that, so he's prone either way, dead on his face. 6, so the boys around them get hit as well. That one is dead. That one barely survives. He is dead. Oh my god. There's not many boys are left anymore. Turns out just chucking a bunch of grenades in.
I turned to Destructore. I turned to Arcadon and I give him one of those looks that I just posted in general there. Just a slow, smug smile. What do you think of that?
No
This is
jealousy, just honestly impressed that you're still keeping up at that rate at your age.
Yeah, I know. It's not, I'm not meant to make you jealous. I'm just like, oh, this is what humans can do.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
look at me, human man.
Me, Mr. Big Box. I end my turn, Chris.
The orcs don't have like a mob rule thing in this, do they?
These guys don't. But
That's just a thing in the tabletop where if an orc squad falls below a certain amount of units, they have to make a roll to not retreat.
yeah. There might be like a wah mechanic when there's a lot of them together. I don't know yet.
There's one on that weapon. You get +1 if you're an orc.
That's your turn, Maimiss?
Yeah, I bet it. I
Have
can't
to
hit
go
anyone
through-
and I'm not moving closer. The plan is to drop these chandeliers if we have to.
Have to go through a bunch of dead orc boys.
Sorry. Fuck your encounter.
Last radius is pretty big.
Not the first one to say that.
Should have made bigger rooms. Let's see. It's Fast Daka, his turn. Let's see what his big shooter can do.
Is what?
His big shooter.
Dick.
His maximum
Damn.
range is 54. 34
not
is his medium range.
It's not even a death gun, pathetic.
25. Okay, so you're all not past his medium range, so you don't get your +2 defense.
We've got half cover.
Wait, so is he prone? Or
No, he knocked another guy prone, but that guy died, so like the knocking him prone didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
He is just gonna bring down his big 4-barreled gun and just unload, go full auto on Dorson.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Combat big shooter. Dorson of Dorson of Dor.
I'm glad I stood on the left. I was like, oh god, is he rolling for player order? Or where we're standing?
What's your defense?
My defense is 4.
Okay. I was like, why does he get defense 5, but he's wounded, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Just double check how full auto works.
Well, auto is not in this game.
Full auto. Gain plus attack bonus dice equal to salvo rating of the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
No melee attack. Okay, yeah, that makes
I'm
sense.
gonna
Go full auto with my axe. Salvo.
Axes? Isn't this the line for Metallica?
All these songs sound like Judas Priest.
Salvo 3, so it gets plus 3 extra dice. Full auto plus 3 attack dice. Okay. Bonus. Like that. Roll. It hits.
Nice.
A critical hit as well.
Nice.
These like orcish bolts just impact on your Astartes armor, ding ding ding, as they ping off most of them. But some of it does get through. 13 damage. You have 11 resilience, so he hits you
Yeah.
for a whopping two wounds.
Oh, nice. Back to 4. Well, back over 3. Nice.
I guess one just went like under the cracks in your armor, and now it's just annoyingly stuck in there like sand.
Jacob, me sounds like a coin box.
What happened?
His special of his weapon, it does fire damage apparently. The assault reads the target in burning fury, making a smoldering mess of sinew and bone. Effect: target suffers 4 extra wounds and is on fire.
Okay, I'm on 8 HP then. I'm nearly dead.
Yes, doing damage.
I
Tell
feel
'em.
targeted.
Well, I had to
Hello,
target
Chris.
one of you 3. I did target you. Yeah, that is correct. Target you and roll the dice.
You targeted the injured person.
You did a 1d3, man.
Yeah, I did do a 1d3. You did see that. And he's gonna... he can't shoot next turn because he went full auto, so he's like, he completely emptied his clip of his big shooter, so I'm just gonna move him into cover.
Oh, move him there.
How strong do these walls look, Griss?
There's no way those walls are still there. I put like 5 grenades over this fucker and blew him
Yeah,
up.
the walls are definitely damaged by the grenade. He's like, I imagine they're just like rubble, like broken down walls with some of the like metal beams sticking through them, but he's hunkered behind whatever is left of them.
You want to ram it?
Prepare for a ramming spade.
I would say leave him for me, but I'm not the dead soon.
Leave him to me.
He's like lying on the floor, bleeding, coughing blood. Leave him for me.
That is
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
I don't mind if Chris kills our characters in this. It's just a bit of fun. But we
Yeah.
started at tier 3, goddamn.
Yeah, this mech guy he's like a boss kinda encounter in this. He's definitely hits harder than all these other orc boys. One
The
of
more's
the
the point of the-
I'm so glad
what
I
was the
took
point of the-
precaution. If we just walked in here, I think this would have been the end of the 3 of us.
one of the very damaged looking orc boys that looks like riddled by the shrapnel of this grenade, definitely in a bad shape, like stumbles into the room like yelling, saliva dripping from his mouth as he just this big like toothy mouth like grimaces towards you, but that's as far as he can move.
I guess he
What were
was
you gonna say,
limping.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Destructore, before?
Oh, if this mech's the boss, then what was the point of the captain?
Well, there are people above captains, generals, kings, etc.
Yeah, but
Ancient orc general.
Yeah, but captains are generally like freebooter rulers in orc terms.
Yeah.
You seem to know an awful lot about these greenskins and the way they operate. I normally just fucking kill them.
Also, like, I meant, like, this guy is, like, boss encounter and is, like, as in, he's, like, the guy with the most damaging weapon, but he wasn't the boss of the orcs, that was the captain. This guy just has the bigger gun than the captain.
And as to your other question, Mckadow, there have been countless times in the 40k universe where the other races have underestimated the orcs and it's resulted in a massive loss for them.
Okay, Dorson,
That sounds
it
like
is,
metagaming to me, Destructor.
it is your turn. It is the start of your turn. You are on fire, so you take 1d3 mortal wounds.
Stop, drop, and roll!
You said it so casually. You are on fire.
So you take one extra damage. You
Stop,
can,
drop, and roll.
you may use your action to throw yourself prone and roll around in an attempt to extinguish the fire with a difficulty number 3 athletics strength test. Or you can ignore the flame and just shoot or attack as normal, but you have to make a willpower test first to see if you can ignore the fire.
I'll drop and roll.
What would that sound like? He's in a giant tin plate of armor with several sounds of banging. Dun, 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 dun.
What do I need to roll again?
Difficulty number 3 athletics. It's like when you drop like a tin can of beans on the floor.
Oh, see me.
Approved. You put out the flames. That was your action. You still have simple actions, movement actions, reflective actions, and whatever
What can I
counts
do
as a
with
free
simple
action.
action?
Reload, draw ready, bypass, like kicking open a locked door or anything like that. Search, like use awareness to look around.
Okay, and I got my movement, yeah?
Yeah. You can sacrifice movement to like do other actions like aiming, bracing, and stuff like that.
I'd like to move to this doorway. Like,
Okay.
in this doorway. Right.
If you have enough movement speed, you can definitely get there.
I think my movement is 7, I think.
Cool.
Speed 7, yeah. So, yes. I was gonna hit, like, dip around the corner.
Isaac runs out and throws a bucket of his armor's helmet on you.
Yeah. To douse you.
Yeah. Try to save the books, man, not you too.
Oh, that's my turn, I think. So, I end. I did click end, but it didn't end. Okay.
Yeah, I have to keep doing that. I'm not sure what's up with that. The turn combat tracker is a bit weird in this one compared to Fantasy and the others we've played. I don't know if it's because of like the recent updates and stuff, but it is what it is. It's not too bad. Oh, this guy is still alive. Badly though, but he is still alive.
Is he gonna crawl at us?
Yeah.
Has he taken his burn damage though?
They're not top fire, right?
No, now.
No.
I set him on fire.
Crawls through the wall. He has a slugger. What is the range of a slugger? 18. I don't think he's gonna be able to reach. Ooh, he can actually.
Not it.
He's deciding as he's flipping a
Hey,
coin.
not it! Woo!
You know I'm going
so
from
glad
left
I
to
stood
right.
on the left. Holy shit.
Because that's how you did it with Aidan.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
1d3 left to right. That's why I said when I was eating, like, I'm sure glad he didn't do turn order because I was third of the turn order. I was like, oh my fuck, or the player order.
Ooh, a slugger round comes flying towards you, Arcadon, but he misses.
Xeno scum.
He shot our statue.
With that, Arcadon, it is your turn to retaliate.
Enough is enough. I've had it with these motherfucking orcs in this motherfucking monastery.
Just rough.
Yeah, because these walls are like technically blown up, I'll make them see-through.
Hooray!
I'll give you a sec to do that.
There we go. Should have more vision now of what's going on there. Ooh. Is that another grenade?
Yep. I've had enough for you shit
I think they're all dead. That's a wrath critical.
That's a rat critical.
I'll roll regular damage first then.
Time to use all my ruin to save this guy.
You might have to. You should try to kill us, Grizzly. Like, you don't use a ruin, do whatever you want. You can
Yeah, I
say,
mean,
like,
I'm treating this as a potential death thing. That's why I'm going off with my grenades, because we got
yeah, that's why
range on them.
I'm being cautious. Like, I want to feel like if I fuck up, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Go fucking nuts, man.
Sure.
I know some people huff whenever their characters die, and like I know like when Conna got injured in the last one, he was kind of like, it's like, fucking kill us, try kill us.
Yeah.
Do something stupid, kill us.
I've not been using my ruin too much because I'm honestly not. I keep forgetting what I can like spend it on.
Yeah, it's kind of like that thing in the Star Wars thing. It's like he hasn't used his dark side points. Yes.
Like that one kid who reminds the teacher about homework.
I feel like we braided you too much. Like a grenade on our spice, really?
The one time I used the points.
We're just like, you bitch!
Should I roll the critical as well?
Yeah, spending ruin, reroll failures, seize the initiative. Oh, I can spend one ruin to like pull a guy up in the initiative. Restore shock, roll determination, and activate ruin actions. Some powerful enemies possess special abilities that activate.
So you can go ahead of us and like make sure we don't just throw a grenade on them and stuff. Nice.
Oh dang!
Yeah, you can jump up in the turn order.
Yeah,
I don't
think
know if
this
that
guy
means any
has
position or what.
ruin actions. Oh, he does. He has Orky upgrades. As a free action, Mech Fast Deca may spend one ruin to tinker with a ranged weapon within 1 meter. I can like upgrade a weapon. Okay, well, it's a bit late for that.
Yeah.
I think I just turned them into puree according to this thing, Griss.
13 damage,
Ugh.
6 everything in there.
Yeah.
Combat.
Remains of their body are strewn across the battlefield.
Oh no.
Stuff as 6 mortal
A
wounds.
geyser of gore erupts from the foe's wound. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just pureed them with that second grenade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and... Ooh, okay. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You better puree them, Griss. The thing says you got to, because that's how they die.
Just give him. I wish I could like make the tokens explode as like a little animation. There's probably a way to do that. Everything in the blast
No, that
radius.
was- Wait, really? Because that guy's not in the squares. Is it the circle or the squares you're counting? Because like that guy's just not in a square.
I was counting the circle. Like technically,
Uh,
according to
what's
the
this?
distance thing, is still within 6 meters. So I guess everything in
Oh.
the black of the circle still counts. That's how
I
I'm
thought it
doing
was just- I thought it was just the squares. Okay.
Yeah, I just think it has like, I don't know. I guess I could have put like an extra square there, but for now I'm gonna use the circle.
All right.
Uh,
So are they all just dead from that, or?
there is one orc boy still alive. He is way in the back there. You can't really see him because he's behind all the trash and stuff.
Well, did
So-
he see what just happened though?
Yeah.
Eyes amongst the trash.
So from your
Yeah.
perspective, they're all dead. You haven't seen
Alright,
this
fair
one
enough.
yet.
Steering wheel here. I guess it's meant to be a valve.
It could be a steering wheel. It's orcs just collecting trash. They were trying to like build stuff here with
It looks like
an
a bunch
assembly
of Pepsi
of
cans and crisp wrappers.
yeah. They had an assembly of shiny gubbins.
Yeah. They're taking the cans and stuff, yeah. That's funny.
Was that?
Ooh, there's a
Aw.
gun there.
I forgot he put shiny gubbins on his weapon, but it gives him +2 salvo, so he would have had a 5 salvo instead of 3 when he shot at Aidan.
You can still damage him retroactively.
Well,
Get
it's-
him.
Are you here, Aidan? Are you listening
Yeah,
to us?
I'm
Kill him.
just
Kill him.
listening.
No,
Just wondering.
It's fine, it was my mistake. He's almost dead. But, yeah, you throw another grenade, it explodes, like the big orc drops, you hear like his big gun like clang on the floor. It goes eerily quiet after the blast. You don't hear any other roaring or like things moving about. From your perspective, it looks like all is clear. I know in the combat order you know that there still is like one orc boy there, but roleplay wise you don't notice. So I'm gonna keep you in initiative for now, but you can like Arcadon, it's still your turn. You threw a grenade. You think the coast is clear?
Damn it, where's Otto and his damn alien tracker?
With his scanner.
But yeah, I will be like combat sweeping and looking out for any sign of motion among the remains. I mean, we're out of order now, so you guys can move with me if you want, or you might want to patch up Dorson.
You're clearing out the room.
Sweeping, looking for any signs of remaining movement. If one of those bodies so much as twitches, I'm putting another round in it just to be safe.
Yeah. Do you all move together towards this courtyard-looking area?
Yeah, I pull out my hand flamer and I'm going to start burning the corpses.
And the massive puddle of orc blood
Yeah.
just everywhere.
I guess I should go. Well, actually, I guess I'd be eager to check this fucking mech guy.
Yeah. There's no, like, how ammo works in this, there's no, like, set amount of ammo, but you have one tank for your flamer. You still don't really have infinite. It's pretty much up to me as the GM to be like, okay, you've been using the flamer for, like, a week straight now. You need to get, like, another tank.
Yeah, fair enough. I can get one from one of the corpses on the way out.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just burn.
Yeah. As you, I'll just end the combat. As you move into this room, in like a panic from behind this like pile of scrap, an orc boy like scrambles and runs towards this door. Oops, as I open the door by accident. So you all pretty much get like a reaction attack, like an attack of opportunity kind of deal, as you see this orc like trying to like scramble away.
You should not escape your judgment, Xeno filth.
I love the heart like Xenos filled, followed by pink dice.
Followed by a critical.
I think he did. Mangle fresh. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he appears from behind this rubble with his superhuman reflexes. Arcadon just immediately locks on, aims, pum, 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 few bolts, just tear this orc to pieces, and he drops lifeless onto the floor.
Stay alert. There may be more cowering.
Roger that. Good shot.
Thank you, Commissar.
You're still on fire.
I shouldn't be.
You're not on fire anymore. I should remove that statement.
Yeah, exactly.
He walks in on fire. What do you mean? I am perfectly fine.
It's fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Chris, is there enough of this guy left to even fucking search?
No, he got pasted by the description. I guess it would be like a pile of gore and guts and fungus-like material, because that's what orcs are made out of.
There was metal on him, so did the metal pieces of him survive, Chris? Or...
Yeah, there's like bits and pieces of like the armor that he was wearing. He looked like he was wearing like scrap plates. His big shooter is just mangled on the floor, like the barrel bent. He seemed to have like, as you like look at his guts, you see like a crude imitation of the chain sword, a chain chopper, an orc version of it.
Huh. They try to emulate our weapons. That's funny. Perhaps this big shooter could be used. It seemed to do a lot of damage to you, Arcadon.
Yeah.
Barrel's mangled, but perhaps our tech priest can have a look at it. I'll take that damaged big shooter, Chris.
You may not find much luck, Commissar. The Xenos tech is hardly of use to anyone but themselves, especially when it comes to the orcs.
Any weapon's useful. Trust me, on the battlefield, you need to pick up everything you can and use it against the enemy. Spit, scream, and fight to the end. Everything for the Imperium.
It's the wrong one. That's his normal.
I survived this long intact for a reason. But I understand why you wouldn't think of the same way as us humans. You're more like walking tanks.
No, that's the Dreadnoughts department.
But you know,
As I look up at the giant guy in
Yeah.
armor and go, whatever you say.
demigods.
Oh, come on. Yeah, but really, you probably would have actually seen a Dreadnought throughout all your servers at least once or
Yeah, I
twice.
know, but from my
Yeah.
point of view, you're still a giant fucking tank.
Yeah, fair enough. Just,
That's why I said I looked up at you.
yeah.
Yeah, I put a big shooter in the chat
got
there.
it.
I don't remember if there was like a weight system in this.
Gear. I
Oh, no.
don't see any sort of gear, like overcompers sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not to dissuade you or anything, just, Orc tech is typically big and bulky like
Yeah,
they
this
are.
is a big,
so-
massive gun. You'll be like carrying this around. It's not just something you can hold in a pocket.
Oh, okay, I'll put my other weapons away and put this in my main then.
Okay, cool.
I thought it
I'll
was
say-
broken.
Yeah, I'm going to take it back to the tech priest, see what he can do. Sure, you're probably going to have to go at half 10 like you usually do.
Yeah, I got about 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're in the cloister area now. Used to be a site of silent reflection in a small section of nature preserved within the monastery's walls. Open air flowed in here through the surrounding Arcadon walls, protecting the monks from the harsher elements, including rain and intense winds. The area's once lush grass is trodden and yellowed, with immense weeds sprouting up in corners. The orcs attacking the monastery have piled up all sorts of metal and wood junk at the cloister's center. A crude workbench has been placed next to the pile, where Mckadow was originally standing. Where he was
Griss.
like working on something.
Is this Orc's head still intact?
Yeah.
I'm going to step on it out of a bit of frustration for how they've defiled this place.
You're gonna do what?
Just crush his head with
Oh,
my
okay.
foot out. I mind a bit of frustration at how they've defiled this holy place with their Xenos filth.
Nice.
Careful, I'm sure Dorson wanted to eat that.
I just slowly
Why don't-
scroll down to you. Like I
Why?
was just.
Why do I try to make jokes with the goddamn Astartes?
Yeah, and you find like in the trash you find a bunch of what can only be described as shiny gubbins.
Shake.
Little more than salvage scrap battered into crude, angular shapes and attached that can be attached to firearms with bolts and adhesive. Shiny gubbins simply make orc weapons look more intimidating and explosively loud. But because of when an orc think it works, it works. The orcs using this on their weapons actually makes them better. It counts as an upgrade.
If they think it looks better, it is better.
Does this motherfucker have any ammo on him?
Yeah, he would have like the ammo for his shooter. It's not actually on his sheet, but he was firing
Oh.
it.
What was it? Just projectile or what? Yeah,
I think it's just a projectile, yeah. It's just generic for bullets. It's like bullets, lasers.
Yeah, just because it was an orc weapon, I wanted to make sure.
Hmm.
Alrighty. And I set him on fire.
Purging the Xenos.
Yeah,
the way to
filthy
do it.
fungus.
Uh,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going from body to body.
Yeah, the next room, next to Dorson, where you are through the door, is a room that you've also been in the last session, which is why I was saying at the start of this, I kind of did the rooms in the wrong order, because I didn't realize the layout of the map. But this is the dormitory area, where there was the sleeping orc, where you tossed a grenade in and, like, annihilated him. So they're dead in there. You've technically been there already, but this would be your first time being there.
Yeah.
Okay, want to quickly go act out what you did again, Commissar?
You throw a grenade in there on the one in the bed and blow him up. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah, and you, like, across from him in the other bedroom, there was an already dead orc that looked like he was, like, stabbed.
Stabbed to death by this guy. Probably getting bad. Right. Is this all that he wanted to show us, the monk, by the way? Or is he still leading us somewhere?
The monk stayed in the refectory room, the room with the tables.
Alright. Cool.
I need a rest.
Yeah, you find a
Well,
bunch of
Too late.
more orcs. So, Commissar, you open the door to what seems to be like a chapter house structure. This vestigial structure connects to the main monastery via a stone hall. The interior is circular, with a raised ceiling partly covered in stained glass murals of the Emperor Resplendent. Several have been shattered by gunfire, and glass covers much of the floor. This area was originally intended for use by the monks as a meeting space due to their vows of silence. The area was often used as a secondary site of silent meditation. When you arrive, a group of they seem to be orcs that have styled themselves to look like the commandos, but they don't look quite right. They don't look like actual commandos, they look like orcs trying to be commandos. They seem to be having a meeting. There are a total of 10 that you, as you open the door, you count 10 in there, and they're speaking amongst you. They have not, they've heard all the ruckus and stuff, but they're like, oh, just the boss, up to no good. They didn't come out to like inspect. And as you open the door, you hear them go, "We're not gonna be around there for much longer. Once the Umi in the stinking room talks, we can find out how to leave here and get into a right proper scrub. Maybe even with some them bigger Umis." Another orc says, "What if the stinky room don't work?" Another orc answers, "Well, it's a cunning plan, but if it don't work, then I guess we just gotta break into the big art see-through room, then we can grub the Umis in there."
Cunning but brutal. Just like the orcs.
Yeah. So they have one that they were torturing. They're going to stake out.
Which we rescued.
And then, yeah, they were going to kill it, go for the ones with the glass. Got it.
Okay, Dorson, I think you were about to say something?
Oh, I said I needed a rest.
Yeah, he saw the orcs and he ran away and tried to mitigate.
Oh no. So yeah, you open the door, you see these like talking amongst themselves. What do you do, Commissar?
I threw a grenade directly in the center of the room.
Okay, that's what I thought as I saw the slowly reaching for the grenade.
Why not multiple?
I don't know if I can throw multiple at once.
You got 2 hands and a mouth to pull the pins, don't you?
How many do you still have?
Multi-attack. I've got 3.
Technically, you're not in turn order, so I'll allow you to just like chuck all 3 of them in there if you want to.
Yes.
Just bundle them up and chuck them in there.
Yeah.
Here's a little something.
Uh,
If you covered it in the shiny bits, maybe they'd think it's a present and go towards it.
So yeah, I guess you don't need to target one of them because you're hitting the center of the room. Do a difficulty number 1 because you're literally just chucking it into the room. It's not that difficult. Attack roll with the grenade.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Success, roll damage, blast. 12. I'm just gonna take like 12 for all 3 of the grenades, so 12 times 3, pretty much.
That's good.
36.
Throw them in, close the door, and just walk off. As you hear this massive explosion just igniting from inside. That's 36 damage. Yeah, you just like, you hear like orca screaming and whining, and then it just goes dead silent into the room.
Commissar, what happened?
Well, and I slowly open the door.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of, as I am putting the death marks on them, there's a bunch of dead orcs in there.
I take off my hat for a second, start waving the smoke out of the way.
Yeah.
Wafted it with the hat. Skip. Hey, we're having some sort of meeting. Apparently there was torturing someone in the stinky room in order to get information. And then they were going to go and get the rest of the humans in the glass room. I heard enough. Let's see. Check the trash, make sure there's none hiding in it.
Yeah, all the like stained glass of the windows has been like blown out by this explosion of the grenade.
Oops. Well, better than dying.
Yeah.
Glass can be repaired.
Better than allowing the filthy orcs to have any stake here.
Yep. Well, they seem to be eviscerated, and there doesn't seem to be anyone in this trash.
Yeah.
Let's go and try and find out who our traitor is. And also,
Uh,
we never found out who was lighting that light.
The
Much
space-
to do.
The Marines, with your awareness of 3 or higher,
Yeah.
you notice that the wall on this side of the building seems to be like a wall of different material.
Anyway, onwards.
I shall inspect it.
Okay, do we an investigate roll?
Same.
Difficulty number 2. Oh,
We both do
did
it
you
or
go
just
through
one?
it? Oh no. Your token disappeared and I thought you just walked through the door. Arcadon, it's definitely like a wall that has been put here later than the rest of the building, but you can't seem to find like a way to open it. You want to try an investigation as well, Dorson? Ooh, approved with a critical, so you get a glory point. You just put your
Commissar, hold up.
you just put your fingers in an opening and you slide it open, revealing a door on the other side.
Ooh. A door.
Oh, what have you found?
We've located a secret passage in the temple.
Oh no.
You hear
Would
like you hear voices on the other side. It's actually no, scratch that.
I think I hear voices on the other side of this door.
Yeah.
Keep
same.
forgetting these are silent monks, so they're not talking.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door, I guess.
Yeah, you see like huddled together in the back of the room, a bunch of monks together, like cowering. They look at you with fear in their eyes because they just heard like this grenade go off, all this fighting and stuff.
Who do you think the protagonist of the group is?
The
You
one with a
watch
different
monks?
token. Yeah, one steps up, also with like a voice box with a mechanical voice that speaks out. Yes, we are missionaries of the monastery. Been hiding away here. There's Xenos in the temple. They've overrun the place.
We're slowly killing them.
We've already taken care of their filthy leader.
We're gathering together all the survivors in the glass room. Are you able to move? You seem injured.
This guy walks over and he speaks, just using his voice. Not like the silent monks, not using like a voice box or anything.
You're evil, aren't you?
He just talks. And he has his head like held low, like he speaks to you a bit like ashamed. I'm Thaddeus, one of the missionaries here. When the Xenos, the Orcoids attacked, I got hit with a pistol whip on the back of the head, and I yelled out in pain, and I said words, and I broke my vow of silence. So now I am shamed by all the other monks, but I survived the encounter.
Did I shoot this guy?
How important
I feel.
is religion to a
I'm trying
commissar?
to.
He took the butt of a commando's pistol to the head while fleeing, earning the ire of the other priest by shouting a
Yeah.
series of colorful incentives unbecoming of a monk. And once the vow is broken, it is broken. He cannot go back, which is why he can like speak now.
He does seem remorseful of it, though.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how, it's like heresy.
Are you
Vow, die.
are you our rescuers?
Yes. Well, we're from the Imperium, lad. Yes, certainly.
Ah,
I tell by our heavy outfits.
have you seen Rickard? He left this place to go and find help.
None of you are able to speak, so I don't know any of your names. We have met others. I'm not sure if it's a record.
Yes, I understand. Yes, of course. They would not have introduced themselves by name.
Describe the fellow that's been escorting us, Griss. Does this sound like him?
Yes, indeed. He went out to find others and guide them back to this solarium where we were hiding away.
Yes, he's been doing quite well. He's staying in the big room back there.
It's comforting to know that nothing has happened to him. We all thought it was foolish to travel through the monastery with these Xenos about.
Why'd you say it like that, Chris? Why'd you say it like that? We're not looking at him right now, so I feel like you've done something to him. What did you do?
Hmm? Oh. To the guy that was guiding you? No, he's waiting for you.
You said he was
a
fine.
traitor. That's why. I mean, come on, he was the first one that we were introduced to, and this guy's an obvious red herring. He goes to check.
We should make haste. We don't know how many more Xenos are lurking in this.
True,
place.
they could be coming up behind us. We should walk and talk. Is there anything you need?
Yeah.
Are you able to move?
Have you found any other surviving monks or missionaries?
Yeah.
There are several in the glass room with the carton.
Could you escort us to them?
Yeah, certainly, this way.
Yeah, and they'll like, you know the deal. They'll follow, but I'll update their tokens appropriately.
Alrighty.
I think Gris just forgot to make that one dead,
Okay.
honestly.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
He was in the epicenter of the blast, so I severely doubt he survived that.
he is dead. He was still just like blowing out his last breath as he's like in pieces. You bring the monks back to the main room. As you're walking and talking, the one that has like broken his vow, he like introduces himself. He says, I'm Thaddeus. I'm used to be one of the monks here, but now that I've broken my vow, I will have to find a different occupation, different way of serving the emperors.
Thaddeus is the name of one of the Space Marines you can play as in Dawn of War 2.
Oh,
You should join the Inquisition. They're always looking for more. Or perhaps my friend, fuck, I've forgotten his name. Conna.
Isaac.
Isaac can get you into his religious order. I don't think they need vows of silence. The man never shuts up.
I see.
You may yet find redemption at the Emperor's hand.
Why don't you speak anyway?
It is a test of fate. It is to show our ultimate devotion to the emperor.
I secretly think that's a bit silly, but I will not. I will not question the devotion to the emperor.
Yes. Yes. I see. Rickard, you are fine. So good to see you, brother. It's good to know that you made it. He like nods and like shakes. And is that Leofin? We thought you were lost. Some of the other monks saw you were taken by one of the orcs. She's like very timidly like, yes, they locked me in a room.
Timidly, but she doesn't speak.
In her voice box, timidly in her voice box.
Timidly.
How can a voice box be timid?
Alright, do we even check this door? They're standing next to a door that I don't think we've checked.
No, you did not go this way.
Ooh.
Thaddeus, not
Check,
Thaddeus,
sure, it's alright.
the monk Rickard, now that you know his name, like right saw the scroll, was gonna guide you this way towards the other monks, but you found your own way.
Oh, there's another way in there.
Yeah,
Secret entrance.
this pretty much, long story short, takes you through the kitchen into the storeroom, which
There's
has
people there.
another secret one. Oh yeah, the kitchen. I forgot about the kitchen. The kitchen is filled with like tons of grots just making a mess in the kitchen, throwing beds and stuff around. A mob
Grab
of
him, Gris, by the legs and start smashing him against the walls.
a mob of 10 grots runs around the wreckage of the monastery's kitchen. These grots were originally released to terrorize the fleeing monks, but after the initial attack ended up gorging themselves on all the foodstuffs in the kitchen, so they're bloated grots. By the
They'll
time
be too fat to run away.
Oh, yeah.
By the time the agents arrive in this area, the grots have completed their days-long feast and are in a state of torpor. 5 grots lazily lie on countertops and chairs in the area. Just like lazing around, while the other 5 have sought shelter inside closed cabinets.
Well, no weapons will be needed for this. Let's just punch them.
Passive awareness 3 or higher notice the presence of the ones in the cabinets. Unless you take particular lengths to be stealthy, one of the grots rolls over onto its engorged belly and notices them. With a shriek, the grot points his finger and calls the others to come out and attack in a mob. As this like fat grot just points at you. Hey, yeah, these are grots. They're lazy fat grots, so you just you just go through like snuffing the Emperor's light out of their eyes.
Yeah, I'm just
It's not
smashing
the
them with the big
Emperor's
shooter.
light, it's the Xenos light
Yeah.
that's coming from them, Griss.
I was stepping on top of him.
Oops, I did a heresy. Yeah, just roll me any weapon, strength, or whatever you would be using to do this with a difficulty number of 2, just to get like an idea of how good you are doing at exterminating these grots.
Smashy, smashy.
Nice, nice. That's 2 very good rolls. Did you roll,
Grabbing him by the
Dorson?
legs, smashing him against the wall, smashing him with the big shooter.
I'm also just going to grab him with my hand and crush the skull within it.
Unarmed test, approved as well. Yeah, you go through like ripping them out of the closets. They're too like bloated and in a torpor of the food to resist. It's just, you know, it's like killing children. They're like they pose
Killing
no
baby goblins.
yeah,
baby
they pose no
goblins.
resistance at all. I just imagine, like, as you're stomping through this kitchen, like, killing grots one after another, some, like, popular pop song starts playing in the background to, like, accommodate this scene. Like, Sabotage of the Beastie Boys starts playing or something.
You ever seen the thing in Robot Chicken where Anakin's killing the kids but they turn into sunflowers?
No.
Anakin's happy
I've never
place.
really watched much
Anakin's
of
happy
Robot Chicken.
Me either. But I watched their Star Wars stuff.
Where
Yeah.
are you going?
Yeah, he starts imagining them as sunflowers when he's in the fields in a boot.
He bites the petals off, which can be interpreted as different things.
And at the end, he's like, I got you some sunflowers, honey. She's like, okay. And she goes in and you just hear a scream.
And he also breaks one of them, like kind of how Bane breaks Batman's back.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Come here, you little rascal. Snap.
kill.
Yeah, in however way you imagine you killing these grots, you just murder them. And this might sound cruel to the grots, but they got a good, like, meal in. They died.
You got a last meal, and
Yeah,
then
they-
we mushed him to death and made him shit it all out.
As far as grot
Oh, we
decks
should've-
go,
we
this is
should've
probably
grabbed
one of the
them.
best ones.
Yeah.
Should have grabbed him by the neck and forced him to throw up or shit out all that food before we killed him.
Like,
so they'd
squeeze
feel
them out
bad.
like a tube of creme fraiche. Creme
We're
fraiche.
a bunch of Imperials, like, and they're Xenos. What did you think we were
Yeah.
gonna do? It's not cruel. This is the nicest thing we could do. Did you see what I did to the other guy? I chopped his hands off, brought him to his house, burned his wound closed, and then blew his head off with a bolt
like-
gun while he was unconscious.
With like one grot on the stove, just ignite it like you're in a kitchen.
Do you want the brains, Dorson?
No,
Yeah,
not these.
you just spread out, smashing these little things. They don't really put up any resistance. You kill them all.
I've got the
You kill them
perfect
all.
song. Creep.
Yeah. Okay. The next room past that is a storeroom. A rows of shelving fills the cramped chamber. The shelves hold all the monastery's long-term provisions, intended to last for decades. Rarely senior monks leave the island to trade with larger settlements. It was only recently that such arrangements were made. As a result, the storeroom is full of canned goods and miscellaneous jars of preserved contents.
Oh, food. We should definitely get some for the survivors. They seem wounded. Let's see if we can't scoop a few up.
Indeed. Would you like me to keep an eye on the survivors while you get the food, Commissar?
My hands are kind of full at the moment. If you've got large backpacks. I think it'd be better if you grab some.
Very well.
You got those big backpacks on your back that the
With,
Space Marines have, so.
With haste, with the speed of a monk, Thaddeus joins you in the storeroom and is like, "Oh yes, I shall assist you with looking for supplies." And he starts like digging through the shelves and stuff.
Does he seem nervous when he's doing this? He seems like he's up to something. It's like, why
Keep
did he
an
do
eye
that?
on him.
I'm
Do
gonna
me
rummage
a
with him
insight
this.
roll. Do me a difficulty number
there
1
insight?
insight.
There
Yes.
is. Even notice. Difficulty number 1. Not my best skill. Let's see.
Oh, I did it as well, sorry.
Heresy
Oh,
and
no.
approved. Maimiss, yeah, you look at him, he looks like just going through these shelves and stuff like that. He looks like he is trying to help you get some like supplies and stuff. But Arcadon, to you, it looks clear that he's digging through this stuff to look for something else. Like he seems to be specifically looking for something.
I'm just gonna watch him entirely until he seems as if he's found what he's looking for.
Some monk somewhere, his pacemaker stops working because of the machine spinning.
One of Otto's eyes go out.
But yeah, so Arcadon, you're keeping an eye on him as he goes through the stuff. As you're grabbing some like jars of food, it seems like the orcs have not raided this place, which is also a bit strange in itself. Even with the grotch just next door, like eating clean the kitchen.
Maybe they didn't have a can opener.
Yeah.
It's in the crates.
Just food stuff. As you go through this, you see Arcadon, you see Thaddeus like look over his shoulder, and he seems to think that everybody else is distracted by like picking up cans and food and stuff like that. He goes to move towards a loosened tile and like lifts it up and grabs a little like package from underneath the tile and pockets it.
What was that?
What was what? Did you hear something?
Huh?
That, Thaddeus, that you
That's
just
leaning
grabbed
on the
from
wall.
beneath the floor.
Oh, just some food from the shelves.
Why was it under the floor, though?
It's the high ecclesiarch of this temple, his personal stash of the good food.
That's not quite a heretical act to be hoarding for oneself. Hand it over so we may inspect it.
Okay, do me a easy, 1 difficulty number, intimidation, because Space Marines, very intimidating.
Sorry, the mean thing.
No, they're not.
On the Space Marine, do it.
Ooh.
You want me to do it?
I
do
know. Were you intimidating?
Intimidate him.
Yeah, you don't know what's happening here,
Okay.
Dorson, so you wouldn't really like time in.
As here he's being accused.
Heresy, yeah. You have glory points to redo your roll if you would like to.
How do I
You have
redo
your
rolls in this?
you have your red points. So you can just right click on the entire thing to reroll failed, or you can just right click on a dice to reroll.
Are you guys
like, a
okay with
different
me
dice.
re-rolling it?
It's gonna
Yeah.
use your red points.
your
Like
wrath.
yeah,
So that's-
glory is for different stuff. Approved. Intimidation. He starts fumbling around and he presents to you a small package. It looks like a card deck.
Was it the one he grabbed from the floor? Like, is it clearly the same thing, or is he trying to stiff me?
It looks like the same size kind of package that he grabbed from the floor.
This is a deck of many things, Chris.
It is this. The Emperor's Tarot. It is
This is not food.
You held it up and said, "This is not food."
It's a pack of Imperial tarot
78.
cards. They are specially made with psychoactive liquid crystal wafers that are linked to the psyche of the Emperor of Mankind in the Warp. The tarot, commonly
shit.
believed to have been designed by the Emperor himself before the Horus Heresy, is used throughout the Imperium as a form of divination. So that it's a deck of tarot cards, but with actual link to the Emperor.
Are these heresy or?
Well, the cards themselves are not heresy. It's actually like a very important item, but he was very obvious trying to hide it, which might be a heretical act.
That's
You said this was food. Why were you hiding these?
I did not mean no harm. I was just trying to take these out of here. We produce the Emperor's Tarot cards here in the monastery. Every so many years we get enough materials to produce one. They sell for a lot of credits out in the fishing villages. I was planning of getting out of here and using this to make a fortune.
Anyone want to insight him, see if he's full of shit?
I'm just gonna punch him in the side of the head.
Fair enough, go for it.
Where are you? Are you underneath? Oh, okay, I see.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Hello.
I have
He's been chiming in since I called him out on the
Yeah.
smuggling.
Yeah,
I was
on
like,
my
what? I
GM
was
screen,
like,
I
what
have
the
like a note marker there that was obscuring you.
Oh, okay. Hello. I'm just gonna punch him in the face, Chris. Like
Okay,
right in the
just-
side of the head.
Unarmed attack. I think I
Where
put
is it? I don't
unarmed
think I
on.
have one.
Oh, I thought I put it on everyone's
Oh, you missed the
sheet.
old man.
Here. Hit him with the thigh bone.
Wait, where is unarmed? I don't have
Oh my god,
unarmed.
yes, actually. I'm gonna hit him with a thigh bone.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't do that. I just punch him out of rage, just like, you fucking asshole.
There we go. I put unarmed on
Cool.
your sheet. It should roll from the correct stats and stuff if I didn't mess that up.
Okay, is it difficulty number 1?
Yeah. He is not really resisting.
Yeah.
A complication. Oh god.
I don't want to kill him. My fist run out of ammo.
You gotta do the Mission Impossible fist reload.
I'm not trying to kill him. If this knocks him out, though, can you declare non-lethal on this?
I'm not sure. Stuff like that seems to be more like just verbal roleplay in this system. It doesn't seem to have like specific rules for it. So if you wanna like non-lethal this, I'll allow it.
I don't want to punch him. Yeah, I don't want to kill him with a punch. I'm
And you
just trying
already
to be like, you fucking...
like how this guy already got pistol whipped by an orc and now he's getting punched in the back of the head again, like on the same like wounds, just knocking him out.
The side of the head, Chris.
Okay.
Even among
Right in the temple.
Even among the most loyal flock, there is always a black sheep.
You're going to sell something that is holy to the Emperor.
Is that a knocked out?
You
in this? I guess
piece
I'll
of
just do
shit.
prone. And
I'm confiscating these.
he slumps over.
Such acts are considered heresy.
So gameplay wise, the Emperor's Tarot counts as a
Do I have that there, Arcade? Something close to the Emperor?
It said something about increasing psychers, so I guess it's just a psyker tool.
Yeah, they count as a charm, like a thing to channel your psychic energies to. If you're a psyker class and you have one of these, you get bonus die to like psychic tests. That's pretty much what it does. So it's not really useful for any of you gameplay wise, but role wise, it is an important relic item, I guess, in the Imperium. Like people highly value these.
Yeah, and like I'm just like drilling over, just like it's just connection to the Emperor. Can I have that Arcadon? Can I have it?
What'd you say?
Can I have that?
Oh, yeah, sure.
There you go. I put
This
it right.
isn't- it's not
I put it in
food
my
anyway.
inside coat pocket and just be like, I just pat it and just be like, I look very happy.
Okay. Did you
Keep it close to my heart.
grab it from the chat?
No, I'll grab it now. There we go.
Plus psychic
I
focus.
gave it a custom picture.
Oh. Anime girls.
Wait,
It's
what?
like it's apparently the tarot and like you can get like physically in real life. You can buy it from somewhere.
Oh, okay. Why does one look like a little demon with his butt sticking out?
They do
We do
love
have
that.
cherubs.
Yeah.
We do have cherubs and
Okay. Oh, no, that's very neat. No, I just say connects to the Emperor. I want it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that's
I don't-
what
I
this
don't-
guy
I
was
know it
trying
doesn't do
to.
anything for me, but it just feels like something my character, like who is obsessed with being devoted to the Emperor, and
You'd want to
what his
protect
main
it.
goal is to like, protect and possibly see him in person because he's never seen him in person. Yeah. It's belongs to the Emperor. Give me.
Okay, yeah, and pretty much all the rooms that you know of that you've been through are cleaned out. There's some stuff that you've missed here and there that might pop up later, so I'm not just straight up gonna say like this is what's there. But now that you've got all this stuff, are you gonna what's next? Are you heading back to the solarium, the glass domed like room where the other survivors were?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab
Yeah,
this
the
guy
others
and I'm gonna
stay
start
safe.
dragging him.
But I will do a little extra sweep around the temple while we're getting the others to safety, just to make sure all the orcs are in fact dead.
Ah, you're gonna do a little scout.
Okay. Cool. I'm just dragging the survivors to the other room. As you are scouting through the temple, are you doing this alone?
I'd be
I'll go with
escorting the
him.
people. Yeah, you guys go. I'll escort the people to the glass room.
Okay, the two of you as the Space Marines, as you scout through the temple. Let me grab your tokens. Are you taking the unconscious guy with you as well to
Yeah,
the...
I'm dragging him.
Okay.
Oh wait, Chris, is there actually water in these?
In what?
In these, is this water? What is it?
It said that like one still had like water running in it and the others were empty.
Sweet. I am going to get clean because my character is obsessed with keeping his uniform clean because it's his form of inspiration to the troops.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
And the woman. The woman! And
I'll distract
the
myself to where
sky.
I'm going. But yeah, washing.
Yeah, Isaac has like put out the fire, but we'll see next time what he's up to. We'll ask our tech priest, Otto, see what he would have been doing during all this time when we do this next. You gather everyone in front of the glass door. The people start like removing the barricade once you like confirm that it is safe, and eventually the barricade is like removed and they allow you entrance to the rest of the solarium. Arcadon and Dorson, as you explore the rest of the temple, there's pretty much one room that you hadn't covered yet. If it moved your camera to where you are now, it is this room, like a little opening. As you approach with your sensors in your helmet, your better hearing and stuff, you hear like what sounds like an orc like mumbling amongst himself and like tinkering away on something.
Okay.
So we know what's going on here.
Hello?
You peer inside and you see like an orc crudely dressed as like a doctor. Seems to have like put some like Medicaid robes on and stuff from in this what looks to be like an infirmary. On one of the infirmary beds is laying a squig, but with its brain like revealed. It's like scalp cut open and the squig brain revealed.
Now
and
this is an orc pain boy.
the orc doctor is like working away on the squig, and there's some grots like assisting him, like handing him tools and stuff. The squig like
Purge the
twitches a bit.
alien.
Virgin? Did you say?
Purge the alien.
Okay, I'm gonna chuck a frag in there.
The orc like looks over. Who goes there? Ding 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 ding. As a grenade like lands at his feet.
You might want to back up a bit then, because the explosion range will probably.
Frag grenade. Roll that damage.
15. Nice.
You annihilate this Matt Doc Grotkut is what his name was.
Now he's dead.
Now he's dead, yeah. And his grot buddies as well. And the squigs were already dead.
Nice.
Do like the agents have the little description of this room has like the agents have a unique opportunity to eavesdrop on the entranced Mad Doc.
No, entranced? Damn.
But yeah, he was just doing Mad Dog business on this squig, and you blew him up. That's pretty much the only thing you missed of like the other rooms.
Uh-huh.
So as you
An orc
patrol
pain
through this
boy.
temple, you don't find any other orcs. You do as you walk past some windows every now and then. With your passive perception, you realize that there seems to be groups of commandos still alive outside and around the monastery, on the cliffs and farming lands outside. There's like farming lands for the monks and stuff. There seems to be small groups still patrolling.
I assume we just pop them off one by one then.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's mow him down. How
Okay.
many did you say?
Yeah, like pretty much around the monastery, it describes as like groups of 4 like doing patrols. So they would like be walking circles around the monastery pretty much. So you find like a firing position where you got like a good line of sight, and when they walk by, you just take them out.
And then when the next group shows up and inspects the bodies of their fallen,
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. Yeah, both of you make me just a random shooting skill check to see how well you're doing. The orc commandos have a defense of 2, so it would be difficulty 2.
Oh, I don't fall.
Approved and approved. You still hit. So yeah, you're just firing away. You take them out. They don't possess that much of a threat to you. You're in a good, solid cover firing position, shooting outside of the monastery. As soon as you unload, these orc commandos try to like scramble and like find some areas to hide, but it's of no avail. The Space Marines just take them out. And while all that is happening, I imagine Maimiss and the others are talking to the monks in the in the solarium area.
If you're gonna swap over now, I should probably head off then.
Yeah, I was about to say we'll probably do that when like more people are here, depending on like who wants to ask what of the bugs and stuff like that. So we'll. I think this is a good time to call it, as the 2 Space Marines are taking on orcs outside of the monastery, and Maimiss is about to like investigate, talk to the bugs inside of the solarium.
And I hold a grenade and go, all right, if one of you doesn't admit who the fucking traitor is, I'm gonna blow us all up.
He calls this investigation.
Yeah, and you have found the holy thigh bone. That was one of your missions to get here.
Now we gotta find the traitor.
Yeah. The orcs here was not planned, and supposedly there's a trader somewhere. But that'll be for next time then. Like last time, you can all give yourself 10 experience. You left before I did the experience, Arcadon, but I should have put it on your sheet.
You did, it looks like you did at least.
Yeah, you added to like the total in the system, I believe.
Yeah, I got it.
And it's... What you can buy with your experience varies on what you want to get. Like skill upgrades cost X amount of experience, buying talents cost X amount of experience, and has some like prerequisites that you need to get the talents and stuff like that. A lot of the talents are 20 XP, so if you have 20 or more XP, you can get a talent.
Buying this.
Dual wield, no requirement, cost of 20 XP. You can wield 2 weapons with uncanny accuracy. When you wield 1 weapon in each hand, the difficulty number penalty for using the multi-attack option is reduced by 2. Each weapon must have the pistol trait or be a one-handed melee weapon. You may also use different weapons you are wielding for each of your multi-attacks, rolling damage separately for each weapon. Yeah. You guys got your experience?
Yeah.
You didn't really spend any rat points. Oh, you did, actually, Maimiss. I missed that. Yeah.
I didn't spend one.
Oh, you're on 0 on your sheet.
Oh, I never bothered putting it up.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't find where it was. I was like, where the fuck is it again? So I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
I was like, I know I have 2. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like figuring out how to use the... it's just at the top under your like species and archetype and stuff like that. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how to use the objective, because you're rewarded with a red point when you complete your objective, but like you get your red to 2 at the start of next session anyway, so it feels kind of...
It's an extra one in case you run low, and it's just temporary.
Yeah.
So you get it's just an extra one for that that thing to make your rolls better.
Yeah. So you would have earned it because you you planned out your stuff, but I need to do it more during session and not at the end. I keep like thinking it's at the end, like the short and long goal.
Yeah, it's up to us to remember.
This was fun.
I knew I had 3. It's fine.
Got to puree an orc. Mckadow got to cut some heads off.
Yeah.
Slap some people around.
Just to flex my muscles.
I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you, man.
See ya.
See ya.
Just gonna put some dead orcs outside of their windows. They slowly fly across the map.
Keep you.
Yeah, cool. That is us for today. We'll probably play next Friday, but who knows? It's either Friday or Saturday. It depends on when people can and when people can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've cleared out the temple. Now to find who was the traitor. How did the hip bone end up with the orc captain? Intrigue, suspense, and more shooting and killing grots.
Kill all the Xenos. It looks different for me. Kill it.
Yeah, that's Warhammer. But at least the humans aren't racist against other humans anymore.
Yay. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Now everybody online can just complain about the fantasy racism.
All it took was just like a bigger threat to unite us all. That's always how it goes.
Did you know Baldur's Gate 3 is really racist because the Hellspawn are all thieves and stuff? That's the new thing, Chris.
Oh,
I'm not
really?
even joking. Yeah. It's racist, Chris. Tiefling racism.
You mean the tieflings are thieves?
Yeah, they're Hellspawn. Like that's where they're from. They're from the plane of hell. They're Hellspawn.
From a furnace.
People online are complaining that it's racist.
I guess, but like, I don't know. I don't want to dig too much into it, but somebody that really likes fantasy stuff, like Lord of the Rings, Warhammer, D&D and stuff like that, I like when races have, like, what would you call them? Archetypes? Stereotypes, I guess?
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea of, like,
agree.
a
People
dwarf
online are
is...
just being fucking stupid.
Yeah, a dwarf is better at mining and stuff. A goblin is gonna be a little conniving shit. Like, if tieflings are known for being, like, thieves as part of their race, like, that, then that's, like, a racial trait. But I guess, like, calling anything a racial trait now is racist.
Oh, yeah. So they're trying to cancel the guy for, like, making a taco joke about a Mexican. And it's like, really? Have you seen South Park? They did an entire thing where Jennifer Lopez was obsessed with tacos. I'm Jennifer Lopez. I like tacos and burritos. And it's like, oh, the whole episode. And no one canceled them.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
It's all weird. I feel like as long as you're not really, like, insulting or hurting anyone in real life, it's all good.
I think the leprechaun stereotype of my people is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like,
And everybody here is pretty much a drunk.
Yeah,
That's why I don't drink.
Every group and culture has their stereotypes tied to them, and because of a reason. Like, that doesn't mean that everybody is like that, but, you know. But it is, it's all weird. But in my, like, fantasy or 40k roleplay games, they're, like, a lot of people would... Yeah, a lot of people would call them overtly racist universes, but it's only really, like, racist against the things that are actively trying to kill them. Like, if the humans were not so, like, zealous in taking down orcs and chaos and stuff like that, they would get wiped out. The humans wouldn't stand a chance. It's kind of, like, out of necessity that they have to be like that.
Not to be, like, too nerdy and go too deep in this, especially since you're probably still streaming, but...
Yeah.
In Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, and even in Next Generation, Miles O'Brien, off-screen, fought in a war against the Kardashians, and holds extreme racism to him, but he's a Starfleet officer, so he tries to hold back and pretend he doesn't, but it's very obvious that he is racist towards them.
I keep forgetting the Kardashians is a real Star Trek thing. Every time I hear it.
They named it before they existed, Chris. What can you do?
But immediately chuckled when you said it. I was like, oh god.
Nobody's so racist against them. But the things he saw, he's describing it to his wife and just people in different scenes throughout the seasons, and it's just like he was held prisoner by them at one point. He saw people get starved and beaten to death by them and how cruel they were to their own people and others, and he just hates them to his core. He learns to sort of get along with them near the end, but the Kardashians he fucking hates, and I love that shit. And that's a peaceful show about, you know, people getting along. Yeah,
it turns out if you fight like a group of people things and you see them do horrible things, you're not gonna like them. that's how it goes. But I do like
people still don't trust the Germans mostly. They're just like, I'll keep my hand. Yeah.
I do not like people liking or like not liking, blaming things on people that weren't around anymore for the thing that they're blaming them on. Like people nowadays being like, you're Germans, you're bad for what happened in World War II. It's like they weren't alive back then.
But as a country, I still go, I got my hand. It hasn't been long enough yet. It hasn't even been 100 years. Give them 100 years, then we can take our eye off them.
It's too soon.
You tried it twice, bitches.